us because he said he can't download the mods in time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. Captain Katarn here. We're going to play some Star Wars Stellaris. This is our Saturday night multiplayer extravaganza. We have some new mods that we are testing out, and it's going to be fantastic. So welcome, everybody. I don't really know what's going on with Chewie. I told him to get his ass in here, so we'll see if he obliges me. If it takes too long to load on this PC, though, we're leaving without him. The boat is pushing off. We're heading for America. It'll be fantastic. I hear they have women. Okay, so I am ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a new mod pack that Larrabee and Varzel have worked on. So why don't you two kind of give the stream a rundown of what we're gonna be seeing?
No fleet power is what you can not be seeing.
Okay, so major change for this stream, and we're gonna see how you guys like it. You can no longer see the fleet power of your enemies or yourself.
It just gives you a number of ships.
Okay. So what that means, you download it from the Discord. It would be a different link, but it'll be in the Discord, right?
What that means is you could have a fleet of a Corvette coming or a flagship.
And the only way that you're going to be able to know this is to have sensors so that you can actually see them and maybe count the ships and have a rough idea of, okay, they've got 15 cruisers. I've got 3 battleships. I wonder if I'll survive, kind of thing. So it's going to be really exciting because I want to take the numbers game away from Stellaris. I think that right now the game is and it was actually Larrabee's idea. Give him credit for that.
Yes,
but I signed off on it for that reason.
It should prove an interesting test.
Yes. So we'll see how that goes. I think that might be fun for all of us.
If we don't crash.
If we don't crash. Fingers crossed.
I've been playing test games all weekend. I haven't crashed.
Well, this is the first time we're...
Stellaris.
Right.
Well, we spent a lot of time putting things together today and testing it and make sure that it's not actually going to crash. So if it does, it'll be something that we haven't seen.
All right. Boat left. Go ahead. Launch it. You can join as an AI Empire.
Going.
The stream must always... The spice must flow. So we have 6 AIs on, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, so there'll definitely be a lot of people. So we're playing, as you guys can see in this map, we're playing a 400-star multiplayer. We're going to essentially play until we're tired tonight. So I'm playing as the Galactic Empire again. I've been trying some different things for a while, and I thought that this would be more fun. You can kind of see how I'm set up here.
You didn't set the tech, Basil. You didn't set the tech.
Resolved science.
What? I did?
No, you didn't. It's not low enough.
What?
Should be 50.
Oh, don't tell me it's reset because of the base pack being...
What's wrong?
Stellaris updated, that's why it reset.
What upset?
Yeah. The technology traditions.
How fast we get it?
Yeah.
The normal vanilla rate at lowest level.
Huh. Okay, so we get an extra civic at the beginning that we can't use.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have nearly enough influence for it.
You didn't give it to your Empire when you started the game.
I have 3 already. Can you have 4
You're
now?
supposed to give it.
Yes.
You're supposed to put it in when you create your Empire, Tim.
Fine. Okay. Well, whatever. I'll get it later.
Wait 10 years before you can reform.
Wait, is this something that's wrong with the mod pack, or is this something that we could fix if we go back out to the main?
Is there something you can fix if you go out to the main menu?
All right.
If you want, we can.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like whatever
Well.
Varzel was not doing. Is that what you mean?
This is something we can fix if we go to the main menu.
Okay, let's do that real quick. Go ahead.
Yes.
All right, everybody back. Sorry,
Everybody out
this would not be an Intrepid Dawn presentation if we didn't have gorgeous visuals, amazingly smooth vocals, and absolutely like train wreck of a of a start. So we're good. All right, Chewie, get in here. You've had a reprieve. Let me know once there's a server up, gentlemen.
Oh yeah, the Death Star is disabled until it can be forced into its own fleet.
Okay, server's up.
Alright, so join. Alright, so I'm gonna fix the Empire, which apparently just got a whole lot better. see, so it's
You
government
get
and
an
ethics.
extra start civic to offset the
Excellent.
you know, the planet modifiers you get. So we added in Origin Civics again, so you can have your planet be a,
Yep.
you know, Tomb World or that fancy Coruscant looking world.
So as cool as that would be.
Or you could just go for another normal civic.
I'm sorry, what was the... Say that again? The whole thing.
We added Origin Civics, you know, the thing that modifies the home planet
Okay.
to be a special planet.
Including Eternal Leaders, which is in that pack too.
Well, that's exciting, because I like Eternal Leaders.
So do I. That's why I wanted it back in.
Okay, well, I for one, am pleased with the changes. I welcome
And
our
I
new
added
alien overlords.
I added the extra civic to offset the fact that a lot of people seem to take the planet and then they waste a civic.
Okay. Yeah. Can you hear them? It won't even connect. All right, that's fine. You don't need to talk to anyone. Jorgie, you're my prisoner today. Jorgie is actually physically with me, standing or sitting maybe 5 feet to my right. Less than 5? Okay, less than 5 feet to my right on my wife's PC. He's actually come down for the weekend and we're hanging out. We're gonna make some videos too. It's gonna be fun. Okay, I'm here. Everyone's here. Let's do it.
So Matthew,
you
ready up?
Here. You had
Okay, good.
You had a chance. I gave you a
So
chance. Why ever stream on
when
Twitch? Why the hell would I stream on Twitch? First of all, let me just say this. It's not a bad question, but I'm gonna address the question with disdain because I think that the people that split their YouTube and Twitch are dumb. There's just I cannot express how bad that is, because if you're trying to grow an audience on YouTube, if YouTube is your primary business, because videos on demand are still, and I don't want to say always, but are still, at least for now, more popular than live streams.
Russell, did you forget me?
But you were in. Tim
Not
said
in.
go.
I didn't say go.
Wait. You...
He didn't. He just started.
I
God's
will downgrade.
sake.
Did Murtox not get in?
No.
Go
He's
back. Oh my
at the
god.
hot-
Oh my god. Why? You guys kill
How
me.
could you forget me?
That's it. Back. Back to main menu. I'm telling you, this couldn't be an Intrepid Dawn presentation without... I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with me during this. We will get it right. Or I will get a new community manager. One of the two. I'm just kidding. Bars away. Don't leave me, please. Okay. Alright, so the thing about Twitch
Okay,
is
it's
that
up.
Twitch... they sign an exclusivity contract now to be a partner, or even to be a associate, where they say that they own all of your live content for the first 24 hours that you make it. I am not ever going to sign a contract where somebody else owns my content for a certain amount of time and is locking me into their platform. That's crap. So the people that are streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time are actually breaking their Twitch contract. Now you might say, okay, that's not a big deal, haha. You know, like it's not really enforced or anything like that. Chewy, if you're not in here now, you're not coming. Last chance. Okay.
Get your civic back in.
I'm looking.
This time.
I don't see him. And ready. Go.
You sure?
I don't know. Are you sure? Do you have it set
Yes,
up right
I'm
this
here.
time? Did you
I'm
screw it
here.
up? Okay. Yeah.
Everything's there. Okay, going now.
But anyway, so one, that may not be hardcore enforced now, but what's your goal on any platform? It's to grow, right? Nobody does this just to exist and, oh, I like to make videos and it's pretty and whatever. If you're really like seriously into this, you want to have you know, a bigger audience, and you want to grow your channel, or you want to maybe, you know, make it a full-time job, which is one of my ambitions, right? So you definitely should want that, at least, I believe. But if you hold on a second. But if you stream on Twitch and YouTube, you're pretty much screwed, because then they own your content. Now, the problem is that Twitch, yeah, they're starting to try to do the video on demand, but they will never have the user base that YouTube does. YouTube has over 1.5 billion with a capital B billion people that log in and watch videos every day. That means that they have more of an audience for you than is on Facebook or anything else. All these people that are like you promote through social media are 100% wrong. So if you keep your audience in one place and they know, like for example, like if you want to watch Intrepid Dawn, you come here, you can watch my live streams, you can watch my video on demands. All of my content is in one easy place for you to digest. You'll do better. So that's why. It's actually a good question because a lot of people don't understand that. And yes, it's possible to grow both, but it's also really not necessary and almost counterproductive to do so, in my opinion. Let's take a look at our planet, guys. Okay, that looks nice. Damn nice planet that we have here. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a fleet power of 3, which I find to be perfect. And we're going to play on fast tonight so that I can talk to you guys. It'll be
Okay,
fantastic.
starting.
It's still
If
gonna
everybody's
start.
ready.
The missile boat doesn't work, by the way.
Yeah,
Nobody
that
tested it.
seems... I hadn't noticed that.
I was supposed to test that. I specifically told myself to test that and didn't.
Yep, so
Naughty Larrabee.
good job on that.
I tested everything else. Probably.
Good job, baby. We love you.
We'll find out sooner or later.
Oh, that's why I didn't change the GFX.
Disappointing.
I didn't change the GFX location. It's still trying to find it in the other Stellaris mod, but it doesn't exist.
Disappointing. Boiling up. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna play on fast. I'm gonna drop down. We're gonna have a good time. Thanks, guys.
See you.
All right. We're down here, and we're going to go back to this. And the reason we're playing on fast is we used to play on fastest, but when we play on fastest, everything happens so quickly, I don't have time to talk to the audience. And I think that our interaction is one of the best parts of what we do here. So Admiral Katarn is actually going to replace Grand Admiral Katarn, which is just perfect. My son will inherit the Empire. Ah, if I ever had a son. Look at all those traits that he has. Man, he's going to be awesome whenever we get him. Right now, I'm an investor, and that's a big deal. So we're making a little bit of minerals. We can definitely do better. Take a look here. Okay, so I play a lot differently now than I used to. So if you haven't played in a while, you're going to find that my play is significantly improved because I focus now on the really, really important things. So I'm going to do that, and one of them is minerals, and the second one is expansion. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take industry here, because industry will help me with that. But before I get another ship, or another tradition, let me go through here and get our policies and edicts, and I'm going to change our economy focus to high research priority, because right now that will give us the absolute best chance of... I'm going to take the fusion reactor too. Trust me on this. It will give us the absolute best chance of getting to all of these key systems here. Here, and then here. We can get our empire to there. We'll have multiple paths out, and we hopefully won't be blocked. We'll be able to get somewhere. So that's the goal, and we have to get to that as soon as possible, because that will allow me to expand. Nice. Game breaking. Empire has CR90s. Actually, that's intentional. The Empire does have CR90s. Where do you think the Rebels got their Corvettes? By the way, here's the V8, or the Y8 mining ship, Star Wars Galaxies. But where do you think the Rebels got their Corvettes, by the way? They stole them from the Empire. The Empire always had them. So, I mean, it is a pretty cool design. I will say it's grown on me. Especially in this light that it's in right now. It's pretty good.
We solved science.
Excuse me. Fergie, I'm gonna need a drink. I have to call Brittany for one. It's really funny. I don't know if I told you guys this, but Georgie's actually over there right now with my Rebel Alliance X-Wing helmet on, because I have speakers in it which will allow him to actually hear the game, because I don't have any other speakers that would fit him, because my wife's head is very small. And it's funny. That was probably a mistake. Let me cancel that. We'll upgrade this one instead. Alright. We're waiting for him to get that. As soon as he gets it, I will do that. Let's see what we have here. Monthly Unity. 10%. You haven't watched one of my streams in a bit. Well, welcome back, Sam. I appreciate you. Game, let's see. Which one do I like more, the First Order or the Empire? I love the Empire. I'm an Imperial Loyalist, guys. Empire did no wrong. Everybody knows that. Except the people that should know better. Alright, I'm trying to get up to 100 minerals so that I can create another science ship. I'm ready yet. Let me go ahead and pick our leader. So you can see that our mod also has all of these. What I want right now, more so than like a genius person, is I want survey speed. Everything is about survey speed. So if I find one, that's great. And we found one. Sweet. So I will recruit this person. Her. Alright, as soon as I can create one on Bastion, I will do that. So I'm going to forego upgrading the minerals right now for another construction ship. ASAP, we'll be able to get that next time. Just continue going through the industry, because that's the way to do it. Should be good. Oh, hey, that's what we were missing. I was like, what are we missing? Something doesn't sound right, and of course we don't have any music on, so let's put on some
We solved
of
science.
the amazing Lucas King. There we go. Alright, so we've got our fusion reactor going now. Let's see, what do we have now? Physics lab, energy grid. We'll get a physics
We
lab.
solved science.
That's not very tough. We'll get a science ship going. And as soon as we can afford it, we'll get another one. I'll have 3 science ships going at once. That would be really helpful. Hydroponics farm. And those missiles will really
We
help as
solved
well. So I like to
science.
spec things with both missiles and turbo lasers because it makes them very difficult to defend against. So we'll take the army damage and minerals now. We'll lead the droids and robots. Should be exciting. Hopefully quickly we get some of this
I
stuff
just
done.
finished building.
Here we go. Assign her. And her here. Survey this system and this system. Those are the most important ones in the Empire right now.
We solved
The
science.
fact that I don't have a system yet is actually kind of disturbing. Go ahead and get that going. So what do we have? Improved deflectors, power plant 2. Take power plant 2. Move this guy over here so that we can take that system as soon as it's surveyed. And things are starting to move a little quicker. Awesome, so we have alien remnants have been studied.
That's it.
That's cool.
Scan it for me.
Leave that one be for now. I don't have time for you guys to spend 1 year surveying one system. We'll come back to it.
I just finished building.
What's going on, Owen? Good to see you. And
We solved science.
glad to have everyone here. You know, as the channel has grown, it's interesting because I think more people watch the replays than they watch the live streams, which is understandable because making time out of your day to spend with me is sometimes challenging, especially
We
when I don't
solved
notify
science.
everyone of the stream ahead of time, which is didn't this time. So I apologize about that. Here, we'll go ahead and do the defense turbo lasers because that was fixed, so that should work now at the Corvette level. Helpful. And we can upgrade this fleet. Go ahead and do that. So while that science ship is building, get another leader. I need somebody else with survey speed. Doesn't look like there is. So the other thing I want is both a research speed and spark of genius if I can find it on the same person. Perfect. So we got that, and we'll put her in there and send her here. Get there immediately. Alright, almost done with our first tradition, which will be super helpful. Be down here on the surface. Everything is ready to be upgraded. Absolutely everything, it would appear. Let's focus on the minerals first, because that is by far the way to go. This has to be the biggest system ever, or like the most spread out system ever. Or this girl is just terrible at her job. I'm not 100% sure. How can we not have a system surveyed? Tori, do you have system surveyed already? Damn it. He said yes. Alright, let's see. Cooled fusion reactor and improved deflectors. We'll take improved deflectors. That'll help us. Let's go into our fleet manager too. Nice part about this is it's a little slower, so it actually gives me time to plan out what I want to do, which is really helpful. So and these nebulas are cool too. If I do like, if I keep my fleets in the nebulas, nobody will be able to see them. Kind of a intriguing thought. Astounding. Okay, we're gonna have to move off planet ASAP too. So the next thing I'm gonna build is another construction ship. I'll have 1B going to the south, or one to the north and one to the south. That should be really helpful to get this done.
We solved
Holy
science.
crap, girl, get it done. Alright, what do we have? Turbo. Don't laugh, it's not funny. Georgie, it's not funny. Alright, I passed on the turbo lasers there, which people might gasp at, but they'll be back in greater numbers. Let's go ahead and get ready. So I don't forget what I'm doing. There we go. We got the science ship up. We're just looking at the galaxy, so I'm in a pretty nice place here. By being centrally located, you can see that there are 4 different pathways, essentially, that I can get on that don't look like they intersect. If I can get a foothold on any of them, I'll have multiple enemies that I can fight and choose who's the weakest to expand. The Empire is going to expand with the sword, damn it. We're going to do it well. What's going on, Spar? Good to see you, man. Watching episodes 4, 5, and 6, Star Wars with me is like watching it with a parrot that can see the future.
That's
My
it.
meaning.
Scan it for me.
If you take my meaning, sir. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this.
These exhibits are interactive.
So we got our first one. I've changed my mind. I used to always do technological ascendancy, but interstellar dominion is actually really helpful for trying to grow as fast as you possibly can. So that is the one that I choose now when I have the option. I think they must have done something else to this because it feels really slow. Or maybe my brain is just so used to trying to play
We solved science.
at like super fast that I don't know. Let me ask. Let's go back up and ask.
The-
Guys, question for you. Does this feel
Yes.
really slow? Did you do anything else to it, or am I just like so accustomed to fastest that like I can't handle the
solved
slowness of
science.
It's a
fast?
Russian keeps locking up every now and again.
Okay, 'cause
It's
I
about
don't even-
Just finished
Can I just say
building.
that I don't even have a system surveyed yet?
Neither do I. We can put up fastest for the first few years.
Well, no, because I like to talk to the audience, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one that was having trouble surveying stuff and actually like making progress in the game.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's just very slow at
Okay.
the moment.
We're in
Alright.
year 2. We'd normally be at year 20.
Okay, makes sense. It feels like year 20, man. All right. So it's not just me, so that's awesome. So that means that I can spend more time with the chat. What's going on, Fox? 2:25 a.m. Drummer fans can't always make it the live streams. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Most of my audience is United States based, but of the ones that are
We
not,
solved
it's
science.
heavily UK and then heavily Germany. So thank you very much for supporting me, people in all, cultures wherever you are. But those are the largest ones that make up my time, so that makes a lot of sense. I tried to do a European-friendly stream the other day, but I didn't advertise it. It's always one of those things that if you're going to do something and you only do it half-ass, doesn't help. It doesn't help anyone, and I felt like I did that. So damn. Okay, so we have our construction ship here,
We
which I will
solved
move
science.
out over here. There we go. It's moved over so that's
it.
good.
Scan it for me.
Alright, just do all the anomalies, whatever. That's probably slowing me down too.
System scanned. We solved science.
Alright, we got our turbo lasers back. We're good. The only problem that I had before that was freaking me out, and the reason I didn't choose the turbo lasers, is because I was stuck on like an armor level for a long time in one of my recent games, and I didn't want that to happen again. Since we're going so slow, I'm actually going to build another scientist. Anyone have anything that I could use? No. This one's okay, anomaly research speed. We'll get her, and we'll build another science ship. We'll send her down here, because they'll all go on their different splits. Or maybe we'll just put her locally, so that
We
she can get all
solved
the stars
science.
that aren't super high priority, while we're trying to do the rest of these. Okay. Not bad. I also really like... I don't know how well you guys can hear this through the stream. Let me know if the
That's it.
music's loud enough.
Scan it for me.
Because the Lucas King stuff is always really soft, but really well nuanced if you hear it right.
I just finished
be.
building.
I just need to get it done. Alright, here we go. We finally have our first system. The universe is ours to command, to control. We're building our starbase. And that's actually really great, because that'll increase our holdings significantly. Now, the next thing I do is Foundation. And the reason being Foundation is amazing for your core world. Look at that. The adoption increases your physics output by 10% on your core worlds, and then it just goes up from there. So then this one takes it up to 75%. for energy credits, engineering, physics, and society. That is worth a lot. So if you spec out Coruscant for that, it's going to really get that bonus. And especially in this case, since well, I called it Bastion, but I mean it is a planetary city, essentially. Really, really helpful. All right, let's assign her. She's available.
I just finished building.
And we want to know what's near us, so we'll survey these two systems with her, as well as these two, because these were not given orders for builds. All right, and when she's done there, she can go here, here, and here. This girl's going there, and then there. Okay. Awesome. So over here you can see that we've built this. Now I want to see if there's... Oh yeah, look, this is exactly why we micromanage the science ships. If I tell them to build this science station here, that's a +4. That's actually a really nice one for very little energy cost. If I do that, that'll be fine. Let's get hyperdrive too. That will actually make this a little bit of a faster process overall. And then here we have a decision to make. So I feel like I need more scientists too. Oh wow, these are really good worlds for us. Getting a lot of minerals and things out of them. Pretty pleased with that, actually. And then here, if they have, yeah, a +4 for engineering, that's good because we were a little behind on engineering. So awesome, I'm really pleased with this. Everything's looking good. Let me see, Undead Soul. What's going on? Marius. It's also easy to attack to from any direction. That's also true. They may not be weaker. You never know. In fact, the space stations are in this version of the game where we've hidden fleet costs. Stations are like really, really important. Your station management is going to be your key to survival, essentially. No, I don't want that. Let's choose. Oh, I'm working on it right now. Engineering lab. Okay. I guess we'll get the food. Alright, so we have people on the minerals like we should. Alright, so the rest of it, we'll take minerals up here because we can. We already have... Yeah, we have a good amount of minerals, so we'll take minerals right here. And I should probably put up a monument as well.
Scan it for me.
So we'll let that one be for now.
Building.
Good, he just picked that up, so now we can do those research stations soon. See if I can get him to do it right now. I don't know why it's not letting me.
That's it. Scan it for me.
That's the weirdest thing. Why is it not letting me get that research station? Gotta be a reason. I'm probably screwing it up. There, now it'll do it. Okay. Alright, awesome. We finally have chalks. What kind of name is that?
We solved science.
Hilarious. Alright, engineering facility, good, and we can get robots. That's going to help us a lot because we're going to make heavy use of robots in this. I'm going to see if I can really optimize the planets for that. So here, I want to upgrade this to an engineering lab. Before we do that, the next thing we need to spend money on is chalks. There we go. Make that so. Building that starbase, expanding our reach. Very, very deliberate here, guys. I think we can do it. Let's see.
That's it. Scan it for me. System scanned.
Fascinating. Leave B. Wow. Clicking yes mindlessly is something I used to do because that was a totally valid, you know, game mechanic and way to play. But now
we solved science.
I have to really look at it because you can totally screw yourself up if you don't do it right. So go ahead and do that.
I just finished building.
All right. Picked up this one. Can I get those stations? Not yet. But I can probably get those minerals, so let's do that.
System scanned.
Alright, so we'll pick up the minerals. Good. Another system that was scanned over here.
I just finished building.
Okay, we'll have them. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, we'll have them get that. Anything that gives two resources together is worth its weight in gold. Seriously. This is the other thing I hate about Lucas King music, though. I love it. I mean, don't take it like that.
We solved science.
It's amazing. It's just that like he has long pauses where nothing happens in his like hour-long tracks and whatnot. So let me see if I can fix that. Why is it not?
We solved science.
There we go.
That's it. Scan it for me.
Alright, so this one's hard. We'll let that one go. Let's see what else do we have. Robot, droid. Upgrade them. Research alternatives +1 would be a pretty big deal for us. Let's take a look at our ship designer while we're waiting. So we have Corvettes for now. So I need a new Corvette. So let's go into our Corvette type. We're going to choose another Interceptor, because I actually find them to be better. And we're going to fit this one with concussion missiles. And we'll make it go out to its farthest point, 50, and just launch these. So it'll sit in the back and spam missiles, which will be helpful. And because it's in the back, shields are going to be less important, so I'm going to go with 2 armors over that. Give it a name, tell it to auto-upgrade, and, yeah. Okay, apparently the Raptor doesn't work, but the Raptor might work. Oh, Strike Force Hydra is upgrading? What? I think we might have a problem.
That's it.
Did nobody really
Scan
check that?
it for me.
How's it waiting for at Bastion? I'm disbanding these ships because I think they're bugged. There we
I
go.
just finished building.
Then it started to upgrade. That was weird. So, let me see if I can fix this. Okay. Now I can save it. So we've got Crucible and we've got Raptors. Nice.
System scanned.
Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and continue to move outwards, especially... Oh man, that's somebody surveying it. I need to get here now. Uh-oh, so we found somebody, so we know that we have somebody to the south of us that's not in a great position for me. I need this guy to come up here and scan that too. Alright, let's see what we can do. Get this together. If it's Jorgi, I swear to God, Jorgi, if you see Empire anywhere on your stuff, I will kill you. I will. Alright, naval capacity, yeah, that would kind of help. Let's get some of that. I will totally freak out if we don't get it, but it looks like we will. And I don't know which way they came from. We'll have to see. I haven't seen anybody up here yet on our sensors, which is a good thing. But the bad news is I also haven't seen any habitable planets for us anywhere around us. Thankfully, Bastion is a big planet, but I want to expand ASAP. The more people you have on minerals, the faster, the better it is, obviously. Okay, so it looks like we're going to get Dognum. It's perfect. After she's done there, we'll have her survey these. That one.
That's it. Scan it for me.
Leave those be for now. We should actually probably have a scientist behind that just does all the anomalies and stuff while other people do the real research, right? What's going on, Harrison? Good to see you. Fleet Manager in the standard game is bugged. A couple of bugs in a mod are hardly unexpected. That makes sense. Thank you very much for your kind words there. Corvettes are actually not worth anything in our mods because they cost as much as destroyers, both in terms of cost and cap.
That's
So we don't want people Corvette spamming. It's like the worst strategy. Doesn't make you smart. Holy crap, 45 days till you get there. It's like we're pre-sub light right now. I have not played on fast in so long that I think that I have like totally ruined it. We've been playing on fastest, so my mind is like ready to play Stellaris at the absolute breakneck speed, and it's just pretty crazy how that works. Robot modification, yeah, if we're gonna do it, now's the time, because I don't have any yet, so it won't cost me as much. It's really helpful.
I just finished building.
There we go.
That's it. Scan it for me.
Search that. So I need him to continue to build. Like, I don't even have time to go back and get those, so I'm gonna have another construction ship come up here and build behind it. And the reason being, because I don't want to have any issues there. I want to make sure that we get everything. If I get this, we'll be good. Okay, what do we have now? Cooled fusion reactor. What? Okay. I'm gonna solve that once and for all. I do not want my people rebelling, and as cool as it is to have a caste society, it's also stupid. You're trying to win the game. There's some things that you do that make sense, and there's some things that you do that don't. And you want to make sense for your own people. Keep your people happy, and you have a better chance to win the game, is I guess the bottom line. Alright, so we'll build all these stations here. That'd be great. As soon as the month is over, I'll be able to click this, which is why I'm just sitting here. Okay, there we go. And this guy doesn't have orders because I'm stupid, so one of these two is the system where those aliens came from. Don't know which one it is, so we'll do this and continue to expand. Alright, we got some minerals. That's awesome. I can use that. What else do we get? Robo-modding. Sweet, we can get destroyers. Do it. And over here, let's see, I've got the ship designer. Pull that up. Something happened. I swear, something good happened. And then I can't. Oh, robo-modding. That's what it was. Species. I don't have any droids yet, so I gotta build one, I guess. There we go. Now that I have a droid, I can actually create a template for them. So what do we want? They have mechanical. They're immortal, and they have droid costs. So we can make them better. We can make them food and mineral harvesters. That would be pretty cool. But there's also a lot of other good traits that cost... Here, this one cost 4. Oh, it costs 4 trade points. That one would be pretty good. It's a damn shame I can't do that. There we go. So if I make them cost more, which is a trivial cost to me, as it goes on, I can actually use more trade points. Okay. So what else can I do? I can make them fragile. Oh, resettlement cost. There we go. Now I have 4 trade points left. Okay, I like this. Now I can make them really good. Let's see. So I can make them mechas. No. We wanted to do the one that had all the tiles. When was that? Let's say it was this shifters, yeah. There we go. So they'll have plus 10 to resource production, doesn't matter what it is. And then if I put something else on here, let's see. That would hurt. Science. Army, health, consumer goods. We can do consumer goods. Okay. And no, we can't. This is the most amount that you can have, so. We'll get some more robot points at some point, but we'll make that a template. And we'll apply that template to all of our robots, and that'll be excellent. It takes 38 months. Oh, that's going to be rough, but at least we have destroyers until then to tide us over. So let's go ahead and work on that. We should be good. All right, up here, get that. Get ready to move. Let's go ahead and do all of these fun things. Always get the turbo laser research chains if you see them, guys. Super important to the
scan it for me.
Future of the Empire. Alright, now I'm going to make another construction ship. We need it. Wish there was a easier way to do that. Okay. What do you guys think so far? Are we doing alright? I think it's not so bad. I think we have a chance. Better than I normally do. I'll say that for sure. Plus 50 minerals in the first 8 years is pretty good if your start wasn't amazing. At least in my opinion. Alright, construction ship done. I'm just looking to see if there's a station here. I don't see one, so we can take this. Okay, so that's something we could actually... Something we can actually use. So while I'm waiting for this, have him move here after he's done. Okay, the Bastion shipyard actually needs to be upgraded as well, so we need to get another shipyard on it. And I don't think I have a fleet manager yet, but as soon as I do, we have to move on that. This will help us expand. This will get our influence up to plus almost 5 a turn. which will be really helpful. Look at this, 14 minerals, hell yes. After you're done with that, you know what you're doing. We're here, and this guy is gonna start picking up these things I left behind.
System scanned.
Let's take this, because that'll help us a lot with research. We haven't been doing much with research. Alright, so he's gonna build that, right?
We solved science.
Stuff. This is good music. Big fan of that. Alright, overall, I really like where we are right now. Let's take a look at the surface of the planet. So the next one that we're growing in is this robot pop, which is fine. And, over here, yes. It's very good. Just trying to think, what are we weak on right now? Looks like physics is a little weak, so we can build one right here and put our next human population there after they're done with the other one over here, which they definitely need. Alright, good stuff.
We solved science.
I'll build that outpost.
I just finished building.
Right, FTL inhibitor, no, sensors and listening posts. Let's be able to hear things out there. And that's the other thing too, we're actually making a lot more minerals than this, but because we have the high research priority, it's negative 15%. Something to keep in mind whenever you're trying to play, well, as Murtox as you can. Alright, so what are we doing? Alright, let's talk in the chat, guys. Let's get some excitement and have some fun here. I will definitely respond to you if you talk. In fact, I'm gonna pop out the chat, and I'm gonna put it on the side that's easier for me to see it. There it is. Okay.
We solved science.
Glad you like the music, yeah. Wait on anomalies and concentrate on
Scan it.
survey and expansion. I will definitely do that. I'm to survey that. This guy needs to hurry the hell up here. We need to get as many of these worlds as we can. Like I said, I'm still shocked that we don't have any colonizable worlds around us. Maybe that's the penalty for having a Coruscant-like planet, that they weren't going to give us an easy colonization attempt. Starbase capacity +2. This is something that I've always neglected, and it is so important to optimal Stellaris play. I cannot even explain how important that is. So let me get this here. All right. Yeah, so the sensors did a lot. All of a sudden the galaxy brightened up and we could see a lot more. That's pretty exciting. Let's see, power plant 3. We're still good on power. Let's go for shields. Alright, so what is here? That is probably a curator thing. I think we're okay. This might be a dead end too. I don't know if it goes any further, because usually you can see
I just finished building.
where that goes. So if this is a dead end, that's pretty cool, because that means that we'll have all these planets to ourselves. Nice. Alright, so he picked up that. Let's get that energy, and then we'll get those research stations. Yeah, that is a dead end. Okay. So that's good and bad, because this is another station here. This is clearly another empire. That's the other thing, too. I cannot tell what their stations are. You can look at it, and if you're able to read it, you can kind of get an idea. But the ability to attack other empires now, you just never know. And that's kind of cool. Alright, so we are stuck here, so that means that I need to turn this one into a starport as soon as I can afford it.
Scan it for me.
It's gonna be important. Go ahead and get that, and get the physics too. 61 minerals a turn. It's basically a mineral race at this point. Also got to be careful what they're doing. Sensors and being able to see outwards where your enemies are going to be so important with this mod, where you can't see anything. Come on. There you go. Build that research station.
I just finished building.
Yes, YouTubers subscribe to other YouTubers, although probably not with their brand accounts, but I do it because it's the only one I use. You making fun of me, Jorgie, because that Jibby thing just popped up? She's awesome. Listen to her sometime. Alright, this guy has no orders. Let's get these, they can't build those research stations. Let's get that underway. We'll try to get all these systems around us. The early game is nice and relaxing. I forgot how... Hey, what's going on, Black Knight? I forgot how relaxing Stellaris can be as a game, because we've been playing so fast to try to make it fast. Sometimes you can just take a deep breath and plan your strategy out long term, which I've missed, for sure. We have all the mining, we have the efficient bureaucracy, warlord, and I can't say that, but that type of planet, home. I like this. Everything is working in harmony together. The only thing that we're missing, really, are ships. I don't have practically any fleet, of course. And it doesn't help that Murtox is pausing the game. You go up there and yell at them. Murtox, why are you pausing the game, bro? Yeah.
It's lottery.
Like, tell everybody else it's time to get off the internet. You need to use it.
Murtox has turned into GLaDOS.
He's actually turned into his own type of empire. He's robot people, or maybe he always was, because he always wins. Do you think that's what it is? Maybe he's an AI that somebody gave us to communicate with us and to test whether or not we would be able to root him out. Yeah, you're not doing yourself any favors. Keep talking. I like it though. Hey, what's going on, Raphael? Good to see you, man. We're gonna do some heavy streaming tomorrow to make up for today. I apologize. I actually went out today. I had breakfast with my dad. I haven't seen my dad in like 8 months, and he only lives a couple miles away, which is probably bad on my part. So that was awesome. I was like, we gotta do this more. I'm like, but I can't commit weekly to that because that's a lot of commitment. So went and had breakfast with my dad. Met Georgie at the mall. I bought a I bought a T16 Skyhopper from the 90s at one of those like retro awesome gaming stores. Georgie, what was it called? Cash in culture. Okay, so it's like, how would you describe it?
Murtox dropped out.
Can you guys hear him? Yeah, it's like DVDs, video games, but also old toys and cool stuff like that. They had a lot of good Star Wars stuff on that. I was like, oh my god, my next paycheck, I'm gonna come here and sign it over to you guys. It'll be kind of fun.
Shall we wait or continue? Continue.
It's moving.
Are we gonna let him back in?
Oh, did he leave?
Yeah,
if he comes back, if he comes back and he's not robotic Murtox, he can play. If he's cyborg taking over the world, Murtox, that's fine. I don't mind us coming in at some point again, because that gives me a chance to get an intermission and get a drink. You know?
Yeah.
I need it sometimes, but I'm gonna be up here and we're gonna talk for a little bit because it's nice and slow. All right. So what should I do? Should I do fleet? Yeah, I should do sensor range. Let's really see what's out there in the world.
I'm in a bad situation. I have Murtox blocking me in on one side and some crystalline entities on the other.
So what you're saying is you're fucked. Come on.
I have cultist marauders pitting one system away from me.
What you're saying is you need to grow a pair. See, I can interpret for you what you're really saying.
Oh, I meant the Sith Empire. Evangelic Zealots as well.
System scanned.
I am back.
You're back. I need to hear you talk for a little bit and not be robotic, and then we'll let you back in. Still not good. It's okay. Maybe the AI will play a better pacifist for you while you're gone than you will. So What do you... Oh, those are fighting words.
We solved science.
Alright, go ahead and survey this one, this one,
just finished building.
this one, and that one. Hate giving my ship's orders.
You should have got an auto survey at the start.
I just finished building.
The Grand Moff Manatee. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello indeed. I wonder how that works. I haven't met anyone. Does it actually know your fleet power?
I don't know.
No, it just says equivalent, and I don't.
It will.
You have to promise me
That's
that
it.
you're
Scan
not
it
gonna
for me.
act on this, but I don't have any ships because I wanted the test to see how that would work.
If it says equivalent, you can perhaps make an educated guess as to how many ships I have.
But I wasn't sure because it doesn't. You know, it's not a one-to-one thing right now.
But I mean, as far as I can tell, we are two empires in a galaxy full of rebel scum.
Right. And okay, well there it is. So I have plenty of room to expand, so I'm not gonna bother you.
And so do I.
There we go, guys. This is how you broker peace. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be sub-Murtox.
Murdoch is Empire doesn't
I
like
just
using
finished
AI.
building.
He's part of the lexicon now. Something is good, it's very Murtox. If something is bad, it's sub-Murtox. It can be bad for the rest of you. What I meant by that.
Would you like us to make some research agreements, or should we rival each other for some influence?
Damn right, we should rival each other. You
Awesome.
bastards! Stay out of my space.
System scanned.
All right. You suggest an alliance with the Remnant. Well, we definitely have an informal one, so awesome. Good suggestion there. All right, this guy has no orders. We need to go this way. Go west, young man. Or in this case, young woman. Or however you choose to self-identify. Who am I to assign roles to you? 2018, guys. We live in that culture. Jorgy's over there laughing at me. Jorgy, talk. Did you hear Jorgy, by the way? Life is peaceful there. Asked him, I don't know what you said. Whatever you said is in English, and I can't read non-English. That was one of the tips I got from people, that like if somebody asks you to say something in another language and you don't know what it is, absolutely never say it. Because if it's like a really bad statement, then they could try to have
We
your channel
solved
pulled.
science.
So there's people that do that because they're dicks. And I'm not saying that you are, but that's just the general strategy they have given me. Guys, we have a really big empire right now, and I mean freaking huge empire. So I'm definitely going to get this one at some point. But for now, I'm going to get this so I can see more of the map. Look at that. That was so worth it.
I just finished building.
See all these people around here. What they're doing, what they're up to. Let's get antimatter reactor.
I
There's
just finished building.
Having some pirate problems. I guess we're gonna have to build that fleet after all. Oh, we have destroyers. I totally forgot. My bad. So with destroyer classes, what I like to do is just build one of them actually.
Murdoch dropped out again.
That's okay. Well, I'm glad we didn't take him in though. I found the Sith. Jorgy, you're no match for us. Oh, there you are. You're way up there. Doing way up there like things. Alright, let's go ahead and set up our fleet manager. So we have some Corvettes here to add. I don't really want very many of them. I only want 4 Corvettes total. And I want to spend the rest of my money on destroyers. We'll go ahead and do that. We can actually build.
I just finished building.
Wait, where was I unable to build?
Don't
Barzil, damn it.
die
Did you put this on,
me.
like, people around you?
I am back. Murdoch wants to join.
Okay, that sounds better. He sounds better. We can let him in. I think the quarantine
Just about
period
to.
is over. He's no longer contagious, guys. Hey, what's going on, Michael? Good to see you. I've never played Halo. I know, that's weird. Thank you, Raphael. Awesome. Yeah, I've never played Halo. I tried. I couldn't get off the first ship. Isn't that right, Jorgie? And I rage quit. And I said, you know what? Why spend all that time when I can just be like a YouTube viewer and watch the story on somebody else's channel, which is what I wanted to do anyway. So it tended to work out for me. So I've watched a little bit of the cinematics. It's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of universe and world building, so that appeals to me. In fact, as soon as he's in, I think we're gonna send out another science ship. Everybody needs orders. Gurgi, why are you so spread out like that? Like, why do you have big gaps in your empire? Yeah, well, every time that you jump over a system to colonize the next one, it costs you more than double the influence it would if you expand sequentially. Okay. I see. Okay. Well,
Sometimes such a thing can strategically pay off.
Yeah, so that's what he did. I just wanted to make sure he knew that, because there's a lot of things that I've done in the past that I didn't know were not always optimal. All right, Michael, welcome. I'm happy that the Canadian Rough Riders are here. Always really exciting. All right, finally we completed the modification to the droid species. That's good to see. We made them in our own image.
I don't know what the fuck has the AI done to my nation.
It gimped you.
So it's made you less Smurtox, is that what you're saying?
Less efficient? Yes.
Yes. Well,
It's such a problem.
I suppose that's acceptable, since we consider Murtox to be, you know, optimal, so...
The problem is that I am playing on a very hard start. Like, the hardest. Holy shit.
What's interesting here is I can't see their fleet power for the enemy. So this is our first test of do we have enough ships? Take a look.
It's the first pirates, yes.
Oh, I know, but it's our first test of how does this actually work when you don't know. All right, and since we're not on fastest, I can actually click on them to attack them. So that's really helpful. Truly.
Such a problem. Barsul, I asked of you to not make use of this advantage to put me off.
I want that planet there.
I want that planet, not excuses.
We solved science.
Which one?
Susta, and the other one next to it, maybe. But apart from that, nothing else.
What?
Oh, that's it. It's only those two guys, and then after that, he'll be peaceful.
Sosta.
You have nothing
Alright.
to worry about.
Sosta it is, but no more than that.
Chase them down. Here we go. Let's watch. How does this work? Quite well, actually. Holy shit! This fleet configuration is totally Murtox. Upgrade that fleet. All right. That is a
We
very
solved
good
science.
Murtox fleet. On the back. What do you have? A cruiser here? Oh, here we go. So we can take a look at our destroyer. Let's see what everything looks like now.
Finished
Look at
building.
that. First of all, this is really pretty. Real space is great, but this destroyer doesn't get the attention it deserves. That's a really good. Look at that.
I just finished building.
That's not bad. Not bad at all. And I love the fact that our home planet isn't in that, you know, rainbow-colored nebula it normally is. That's really helpful. Okay.
Did I have fun, Georgie? Hello, Georgie.
We're upgrading the ships. Good, so now we have
device has
another
been
one, and I'm
modified.
gonna actually take greed this time. This greed increases your mineral outputs, which, as we talked about at the onset, is the most important thing that we do, essentially.
The device
Upgrade that
has been
again,
modified.
send them in to destroy
That's it.
pirates.
Scan it for me.
And I just told somebody to research something that's going to take forever. So that was stupid. But now that I know that there's less likely that I'll run into someone in that direction, that's okay. Actually, you guys,
Yes.
you guys have probably been yelling at me. No, I'm talking about the stream. The stream's probably been screaming at me because I've been idle with a lot of my stuff that should have never be idle. That was dumb.
The stream is telling me screaming at you.
The stream is like, Tim,
I think that one was about
you're a
to
damn
say,
jackass.
I love you.
Get out there and get those planets, so I need to do that.
Indeed.
Because you know that Jorgi's never going to stop until he's conquered the world.
Or
Jorgi?
once he opens the gate.
You want to tell him what you
Resolve
did?
Science.
How you went to Murtaugh's school? Yeah, Jorgi went to the school of Murtaugh's, and I pretty much showed him how he needs to be playing this, and it's paid off. He's been a little more aggressive. He's been able to cultivate big fleets. He'd be a scary player if you met him in a dark alley.
Please wave to your partner.
Alright, so it looks like we found our first non-player. And we'll send these guys back. Alright, so they're sending them back. Let's see, so who did we meet? We met the Eternal Empire by Varzel. We met the Disk Galactic Hegemony, which is actually
Please wave to your
bordered by
partner.
Jorgi. We just met the Solar Empire, which looks like it's going to be played by Murtaugh's. And how in the hell did your pacifist nature allow you to expand like that? My god, now we're going to have to handicap his influence, guys.
Don't kill anyone.
Russia's just lost connection from what I see.
Okay. Well, that's fine. If he comes back, that's great. He might have quit. You never know.
Russia has lost connection. The entire country.
Yeah,
The
just
entire
check
country
this
is
part.
Scan it for
Yeah, he says, could I rejoin? Yes.
Of course he can. As soon as he gets up, I'll post it in.
If this is alpaca, he wouldn't be allowed.
Resolve Science.
Right.
The alpaca is not merciful.
So we'll tell this guy to do this stuff and build these. Basically, he's building this backwater part of the Empire, which isn't nearly as important.
Oh dear, I just lost a scientist
The device
from a
has been
dimensional
modified.
horror.
Well, at least it's on your side of the Empire, or the galaxy. I don't want anything to do with it. Retreat. Full retreat.
Russia reconnecting.
Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink, Jorgi. Carry the stream. Try to fix your disc.
If it isn't cultist marauders, it's a dimensional horror.
Alright, I'm back. Looks like I didn't miss any of the game. How exciting. Alright.
No.
I think we're doing really well, so I can move out on this left spike. And Jorgi can't do a damn thing about it. So we can take everything behind here, too. Unless there's another Empire back here, we should be pretty good at being able to get out here and do that. We can probably take this one, potentially all the way down to here. And then this up all the way up to Jorgi. That would give me a really nice territory. And I'd be pretty pleased with that, actually. Alright. So guys, I'm loving this. The only thing I'm not loving is the I think there must be a penalty for having a Coruscant-like planet, because I didn't have anything
We solved science.
that was habitable anywhere near my capital like you normally do. That was a little rough.
Neither do I.
System.
For my organic species, obviously robots can inhabit everything.
Yeah, so do you think that's intended or not?
I think planetary diversity has something to do with it.
System scanned.
Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. I actually like it when it's hard. Just doesn't necessarily make sense.
You like it hard?
You know I like it hard, Murtox. Bring it, big boy.
Yes. I will.
Yes, you rotate those hips.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
You may. So let's see, how are we doing? We'll put this here. Get that nice bonus on all those things. So we're gonna expand to our second planet now. Probably should have done this before. What else can we do on Bastion to make people happier and less aggery?
We
Nothing.
solved science.
Nothing?
Nothing.
There's just nothing that you can do whenever.
Yeah.
Oh man, rough.
I'm not actually watching him say. I just said nothing for the sake of saying nothing.
Communication detected.
Got a power plant, now we can do system energy grid. It's a good one. Something else here can be this. We have up here. Ah, research agreements.
That's it. Scan it for me.
I wonder if we can do research.
We solved science.
Yes. The Solar Empire is pleased.
All right. Excellent. I would hate to have your peaceful people be angry with me. They might ask me to come into a, you know, mediation meeting or something like that.
A very long meeting, indeed.
Yeah, that would be most horrible. Nobody wants to go through that. It's like couples therapy. It doesn't work. Doesn't work, and it just wastes everybody's time. Except the person who's getting paid, because they
The
really
device has been modified.
obviously have a pretty significant interest in it.
Indeed.
All right, so what are we looking at here? Marius, what's going on? Maybe the music. You know what? I think the music is a little too slow. It just doesn't feel.
I have fast music. It's not
sexy
helping.
enough. It's not helping you?
Having fast music doesn't help.
What if it
I'm
was
really
Sith music?
I can't hear the stream. I have it muted.
Oh, well.
Otherwise I see you twice, which is inconvenient.
Well, the good news is I can't hear you guys anymore. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you tonight, man. Hope you had a good day. The Sith. Jorgi, you get the hell away from my planets. Do you hear me? I swear to God, if you touch that planet, I'm going to war with you immediately with my fleet that will crush you. I have a fleet power of 6. Jorgi, 6. Okay? I don't know if you know what that means, but that means you're in trouble.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should be saying. Oh shit.
6.
1,000.
System scanned. We solved science.
That's still not really impressive. It's lots.
I just finished building.
Yeah, once I get
I
that,
just finished
we
building.
can pretty much lock out the Jorgus. Alright, let's see what we have. Starhold.
We solved science.
Oh, wow. I've never seen this before. This might be... This is probably new. Newer. I have literally never seen a scavenger bot before.
No, that's based Stellaris.
Really? Do we just make it come back, or have I just been really unlucky that I've never seen it in any of my games?
Unlucky.
Oh wow.
Or lucky.
Or lucky. Well, I guess that makes sense. Are we stuck again?
Yes.
It's the Russians. It's always the Russians. Damn it. I knew it.
I've got a fleet power of 8. 9.
Yep.
I
You
love
know,
this.
nice thing about this is Jorgie doesn't have 2 monitors anymore, so you can't watch my
Resolve
stream to try to
science.
cut me off.
What?
Because I screwed up and...
System
he can turn around and look at it. Son of a bitch. I didn't know he was using such low-tech spying technology. Shit. Okay.
Tactical civilian.
Scan it for me.
Yeah, he's actually in the room with me, if I didn't tell you guys early on. Jorgie is sitting right next to me, which is making it harder for me to plot against him. Because as I tell you guys what I want to do, he's like, "Whoa, really?" Trying to countermind me at every turn.
Well,
I
when he
just finished
defeats you,
building.
you can just get up and punch him.
That's true. If Jorgie were to beat me, but then I would also be open to his rage as well,
Resolved science.
and that would scare me. He's a pretty powerful man. Planetary field generator. Right. Spend this influence all around. Good to see. You know what? I feel like building another construction ship, but I think that might be premature. As long as we keep an eye on the science around us. Oh, so what's going on, Chris, is that we have a fleet power of 6. Before you freak out, that's not a bad thing. That's actually pretty cool. What this means is that we've
device has been
completely modified the way that we do the system, and
Yeah,
you're
I
never gonna
changed.
know what the fleet power of anyone else is, or their
I changed
station.
one number in the define, and now we don't know.
Now we don't know. We don't even know how strong our own stations are. It's all a complete mystery at this point. And what's really cool is if you don't build defense stations around it, you
Please wait
can't
till-
really get all that great of a visual idea. So, where are they? How am I meeting all these people on the other side of the galaxy?
Oh, they popped up underneath me.
Are they your pets?
No.
Sounds like you're not very happy about their existence. Have you
I'm
tried
not.
talking to them?
They're subterranean.
So that means that they countermine you.
They popped up when they shouldn't.
Okay.
Resolved
Enjoy that.
science.
Let's see, what do we have here? We could upgrade ships. The first human colony. Great day for the Galactic.
The device has been modified.
Yes, comrade. It's a good day. Take that. Now up here. Probably important. Something can be upgraded here, and I don't. Here it is. Just can't afford it.
System scanned.
That's the other thing too. Do you guys spend your minerals as soon as you get them, like your paychecks?
I
mean-
can't.
I'm just kidding. I don't actually. Or do I? All right. Lock that junction south of the Sith to create a choke point. Yeah. This is that's my goal. And not the Sith. You mean the Remnant? No, I'm just kidding. I
That's
don't know
it.
who you mean.
Scan it
I shouldn't have
for
said
me.
that out loud. We've
Resolve
betrayed
science.
ourselves to Jorgie. Damn it, he's in the room. There's no plotting against him. He will always know. He's waving at me like, hey, I'm still here. Damn it.
I'm just imagining some guy just like me, like, hello.
Alright, so what do we have here? That one is actually going to be really powerful. We'll take that.
We solved science.
You surrender to the Yorgi.
That's embarrassing.
You surrendered to Georgi?
Sure.
Why would you do this? Did he bluff you? Did he tell you that he was strong?
No. I mean, you, team, should surrender to Yorgi.
Oh, I should surrender to Georgi. I should ask to become his vassal. You think he would accept that?
He will be very pleased.
He would be very pleased to have me under his foot. I will never accept a foreign ruler of Katarnia. In fact, we're going to change our planet. Our planet is now Katarnia in the Bastion system. Alright. That's how it's going to go. In fact, since we're playing on slow, guys, let's go ahead and get them out. Raphael, do you want to be our admiral? It's a chick, but I mean, I can't do anything about the portrait, but she's very talented. So, let's let's go ahead and name these after some of our people watching the stream. Antonio Cabrera. I'm spelling it wrong.
We solved science.
That's not a surprise.
Yeah. If you watch any of my stuff, that is not a surprise. There you go, Admiral. Raphael, thank you very much for your support. Alright, let me take a look here. Biolab. Okay, we're gonna get some tile blockers out of the way since apparently we've got
The device has
tile
been modified.
blockers. For now, I'm only going to put command ships on Patreons and YouTube sponsors that are watching, but we will open it up later because as we get into the larger game, it's going to slow down, and then perhaps I shall allow that as well. Perhaps Undead Soul. And if you want to have a guaranteed character, all you have to do is become a channel sponsor. If you click that join button, I think it's like $4.99 a month,
Science.
and you get the cool Intrepid Dawn symbol next to your name. You get access to all the emotes, and you also get guaranteed characters. A lot of fun.
It's $3.99.
It's $3.99 to you? Did they
We
change it?
solved science.
No.
I
It's
just finished
a
building.
joke. A little joke from
Oh,
Hi.
our thingy.
Have you seen my chair? It's $3.99.
Yes.
But I don't understand what you're talking about. Okay.
This is modern memes. That all the
I'm
kids-
such a bad. I'm bad with memes.
It's
Don't
actually
worry.
an old thing.
It's not that good of a meme, really.
Okay. Well, that describes
looks good.
practically every meme in my opinion. Not a big fan of them at all. And does that make me old? Am I?
Yes.
That's okay. I accept that. Today I was flirting with the girl in the store pretty hard because I'm like in there looking at all the Star Wars stuff, and I don't know, maybe she's just like the overly friendly type. I hate that because you can never tell whether or not a girl is super interested in you or just, you know, like friendly whenever they're like a little too aggressive with their friendliness, and you're just kind of like I don't know how to handle this, like how do I respond?
How do I human?
Exactly.
I just finished building.
Alright, well he built that, so there's no reason to mess with it. Just build those instead. Alright, so the Empire is actually coming along pretty nicely now. We're getting up there in terms of our stuff. How's it looking over on your side? Is it real exciting? Amazing things happening in your empires?
Really boring.
Really boring? How could it be boring? This is Stellaris. Everybody knows Stellaris is not boring.
I have to wait for technology in order to break out of my
Of your
area.
shell. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
17 minerals on this one. This was amazing.
We solved science.
Can you be an IBC Imperial Battlecruiser? No. Sorry. If I assign you a ship, I'll give you one at my discretion, and the only reason being because then I'll start getting requests for I want this type of ship, and the only people they can choose their posting our Patreons and YouTube sponsors.
it.
Sorry about
Scan
that,
it
guys.
for
It's
me.
just, it's my thank you to them for supporting me and the channel, because it's, you know, clearly something that's important. And I want to thank everybody that has supported me like that. It's really nice to show my wife that there's an actual benefit
Maybe
to
you
this,
can
and I'm
just
not just
stay and
wasting
live
my time.
here.
No?
Revenue.
Yeah, a little. Well, not even that. I mean, I don't ever want it to seem like it's money grabby, because it's not. It's just I want to cover my costs, and the amount that it costs me to actually like do all of this is not. It's not a small amount. We'll put it that way. Between games I pay for. Oh, by the way, and Friday we're having next Friday. It'll be in the middle of the month, so we'll have the drawing for the last month's prize, which is a Stellaris game package. So check that out. Should be
It's
exciting.
on sale right now.
It is, but I want to wait on it. So,
60% off.
yeah, well, let's just say that it doesn't
I
really
just
matter if it's on
finished
sale or
building.
not for what I'm giving away.
Mhm.
AKA, I may have a deal in place with some people from the publisher that it's not a big deal. That's all I'll say right now. I've made enough videos
We
for them
solved
for
science.
Stellaris that it's nice to be able to create that kind of relationship. All right, let's see. Kyle, get to that choke point quickly. It's authority next door. Yeah, the problem is that. Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna pull back from our current expansion and go that way. That's not a bad idea.
I
So
just
we-
finished building.
I have a ship that's doing nothing, so do something. And then let's go ahead and do that. So we got the subspace array, which is nice. Yeah, I see Georgie is actually expanding well. All of a sudden, I teach him how to play the damn game. He's trying to use it against me. That son of a bitch. Georgie, stop doing this stuff that you're doing. It's not healthy for you. It will only end in your disappointment and death. So we both know that you didn't actually build a fleet. Or at least I know.
Because you looked.
Because I looked, and I can see most of the galaxy. Ha 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 ha. Sensor range for the win.
We solved science.
Okay. Have this one, let's upgrade that. Gotta start getting our minerals under control. And let me just say, it would be a scary time right now to be one of my enemies and not have a fleet, considering what's going on over here. It's all going real well. Alright, I found Marians. Yeah. Slot out one of those. That's good enough for now. Yes.
We solved science.
Okay. We just put that together. Unfortunately, since I'm in the room with everyone, I can't tell them the beautiful death machines I'm making to come visit them. But they might see soon enough.
The device has been modified. System scanned.
Perfect. Okay. Alright, so it looks like people are getting. Whoa! What is this back here? We found somebody new. I don't like you. Consolidated Chimerian Sons. That's where they are. No me gusta. I mean, they can't actually touch me, but now I have kind of a dilemma on my hands. How am I gonna handle a rapidly expanding Georgie as well as everything else I have to do?
Badly.
Apparently.
With war. The answer is always war.
The answer is always 4?
War.
Oh, war.
Yes.
Okay. Not making fun of your accent, just wasn't sure.
Oh yeah, I know. No, don't worry.
I mean, I can barely speak English. Listening to me speak Spanish would be comedy. They'd probably broadcast that on TV so people could laugh at me. They would point as well, and I would feel shame.
Can I say something and you can try to repeat it?
As long as I took a little bit of Spanish, so try to make it something that I know isn't like ass face or something. All right, go ahead.
All right. Let me think for a moment.
All right.
Can you say buenos días?
I just finished building.
Buenos días.
Oh, das suena bien. It sounds very good.
Really? I have a speech impediment.
We solved science.
You're just being nice to me. All
What
right.
else?
I
Let
just
me check.
finished building.
Alright, so it looks like good. There is discussion in the chat. This is stuff we can do with. Your favorite Star Destroyer is the Venator. I'll tell you what, Brat Llama, where I come from, the Venator is not a Star Destroyer. That's right. I'm an Imperial loyalist. There was nothing before the Empire except nothingness and disappointment.
We solved science.
And the Empire and the Emperor brought us all together. Let us all rejoice. Yay.
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 That's not a very good yay.
Okay. I can't do a Spanish yay. I don't know how to do it.
No, either.
What would you say in Spanish if you were excited?
Science.
It's perhaps not something for this stream.
Not something for the stream. So what you're saying is you swear liberally.
In Peru?
Yeah.
In Peru, yes.
Okay.
We say a couple of words that perhaps wouldn't be as friendly in the United States.
Well, okay. Let's see. How quickly
The device
could
has been
I kill
modified.
him? 4 jumps. 4 jumps max until he's dead. Alright, Jorgie.
It's not me.
Was.
No,
Wait,
Russia.
Wait, are we missing?
Russia disconnected.
Again.
So it's going faster again? That's the bottom line. If it's going faster, I'm okay with it. Save. Upgrade.
System scanned.
Alright. So we have some hostile fleets present. What is this? Oh, we have an asteroid. Oh no. The asteroid is threatening our way of life, our people. And there's no way in hell I'm going to get there in time.
Russia wants to rejoin again.
Finished building.
I didn't get
We
there
solved
in
science.
time. How was it when he was
I
on?
just
Was
finished
it bad?
building.
It's okay.
Okay.
This is the second time
Then
it's
that's fine.
disconnected.
Bring him back. I shall allow it. Alright, let's go to the chat. Hey, what's going on, Tar Heel? Good to see you. Pre-Empire, the Wookiees ruling the galaxy. See, I have a theory. Guys, I have a theory based on this, Jorgie. You ready? I think that the more the chat goes, and the faster the chat rate is, the more likely YouTube is to push out the stream. Because whenever the chat wasn't really going, we had like 19 people watching, and now we have 27. And typically for a Stellaris stream, I'll average anywhere from 30 to 40. So that's that makes sense. But we'll just keep it going. Yes, that was Gladys. Indeed. What's going on? Yeah, we have a ton of mods on this. We're having a lot of fun. Jorgie's over there doing his thing. Yeah. So go ahead.
So far, our attempts with streamlining the mod have actually been quite successful.
Yeah. So one of the big changes that you guys are going to notice in this mod is we took away the ability to see what other people's fleets contain in terms of raw power. You can still see the count. Like I can see that there are, you know, X amount of cruisers, battleships, and Titans and things like that. So I can get an idea of what I'm going up against. But I will never exactly know, which I think will actually make battles more interesting. Like, can you imagine the Battle of Little Bighorn if Custer was out there like counting the Indians, and it was like, oh shit, they have a 63 war score, you know, power, and we only have 100. We shouldn't do this kind of thing. Yeah. So I mean, it would totally change history, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. That's the deal.
Science.
That's what we're trying to accomplish right now.
I just finished building.
Hopefully you guys are entertained and enjoying this, because we're going to have a really good time. Or at least I am. And hopefully by proxy you will as well. Don't worry, I'm on it. Find yourself no match for us, rebels. Where are these rebels? Ah.
Talking of rebels.
Jury, you've done well to contain them. But it wasn't enough.
We solved science.
Fascinating. What else did we get? Hangar bay. Good.
Someone's going to get badly hurt.
Yes, they are.
System.
Not gonna be us. Look at that, the Imperial fleet is saving the day.
Communication detected.
Alright, let's send in the back. What do we have now? This. A trade deal. I suppose so. I mean, like, it just kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense that I have research agreements with some of the people that I intend to kill, but, you know.
We
Whatevs.
solved science.
Profit off their technology and then kill them.
Take their technology and then kill them. That's exactly what I should do. You just see through people. You just get to the essence of who they are. I feel like you really get me.
Me.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
System scanned.
Oh wow. Droids are so expensive I can barely build them. So that's something.
We solved science.
And they pretty much suck at everything. These droids that I build are terrible. What are they good at? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. They're like at least one resource worse than the people I put them on. Oh god. Alright, so my initial attempts to create the ultimate droid have not proven to be successful. So instead, I will have to,
We solved science.
I will have to reinvent the wheel here. Hey, what's going on, Vamp Manson? In fact, let's go ahead and get you in the game. Welcome. Patreons and YouTube sponsors get characters in practically all my Stellaris ones, and since we're only playing this one on fast, I should be able to do it. Let's recruit a general. Let's see. This one looks good. Yeah, okay, it's a check, but give me we'll just say General Manson. How's that?
We solved science.
Alright, we don't have, unfortunately, anyone for you to command yet, because that would be a waste of resources, but someday we will. And when we do, I'm sure that you'll do an amazing job, and we're all real proud of you. You're very brave. Like Cave Johnson says, you're very brave, and we're very proud of you.
I just finished building.
Here's the deal, Jorgi. Make no further attempt to come
device
at
has
me,
been
and
modified.
I won't kill you first. But take that sneeze as that you agree. Yes. I knew he would see the error in his ways.
We solved science.
Well, if he does, we'll clone him. Because that's what we do. People that we need, we clone them. Let's see what else we got. Pop growth speed, that's a big deal. Leader lifespan, fleet limit, we'll get leader lifespan.
We solved science.
Alright, we also just picked up Mining Network 2, which is going to cause the entire Empire to need to be redone. that. We have science ships doing nothing. This is preposterous. Have to make it there before they do. I don't think that's going to be
Scan
possible.
it for me.
How are we doing on our new planet? Our new planet is, like, feels like it hasn't grown at all. It's been pretty terrible, really.
We solved science.
Populations don't grow that quick. I really prefer, I think I'm gonna maybe start going back to that. Having that subservient species is really, really helpful, I think. What do you guys think?
You just need to learn how to optimize your droids early on.
Yeah, apparently I'm not doing it right now. Feel it. I feel the shame.
Normally, I wait until I actually get the first modification point and then actually build a basic model so you can unlock it. Then you modify that first model, then you cancel it.
A lot of work.
No, it's fairly fast.
Alright. So I have a scientist now that's been freed up to do projects. I think that'll help us increase that science in that. Science and junk. Alright, now this guy
I just finished building.
should be able to build the rest of those stations.
I just finished building.
Alright.
We solved science.
Yeah, Jorgie, make no further attempts to move towards my planet. Perhaps my ships will remain off your wretched worlds.
We solved science.
Fate has put us together, my friend.
That's it. Scan it for me.
A pair of forceps and a lot of lube are going to
System
separate us
scan.
again.
We solved science.
What?
You heard me.
I just finished building.
Yes, I did. But I cannot head breath.
You cannot unhear that, what you're saying.
Yeah.
That which can be heard, that which is heard cannot. I can't believe that forceps translates into Spanish, by the way. You have a very, very decent vocabulary. Are you really doing that?
That's it.
You really doing that,
Scan it
Jorgie?
for me.
You're gonna just take that one right in the middle. You're gonna create a pimple onto my otherwise beautiful ass. He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. He's annoyed me for the last time. He's telling himself this. It doesn't make it any more true. Alright, we got our third perk, so what are we going to take this time? There was one that I actually did
just
want.
finished building. We
Did
solved
we already
science.
get? Yeah. Starbase capacity +5. We have so much territory that I think it's going to be really important that we find those choke points and take them from him.
I just finished building.
We'll have to do it like. Although
That's it. Scan
Jorgie and
it
I
for
shouldn't
me.
be attacking each other. We're in the same room. If we plan our strategy correctly, we can win this. We can win this game. Jorgie, I reach out to my hand to you in friendship. Do you accept it? As long as I come no further
We
north,
solved
huh?
science.
Well, I'm taking Ubilion because that's mine, bitch. It wasn't that we never had an agreement. Under no point did I say that I would agree to that.
We solved science.
Hogwash. Okay, turbo laser research chain. We haven't really grown a population in here in forever. Oh no, we have. I just didn't have them in the right place. How horrible. You guys laughing at me?
No, I just broke out of my.
It's okay if you are. Funny guy. But my droids are worthless. They're absolutely worthless. I think something changed with the droids too, because they didn't have their normal perks they had. I remember.
They have new perks.
Which I don't like. For the record. New things are scary. This guy, those stations, anything else. Production ship needs orders, so come on here and start making the Empire great again. I'm trying to make the Empire great again. Was your Sith Empire always great, or did you have to work on it?
I just finished building.
Is it kind of like a marriage that you have to work at it? When people say that, I'm always like, doesn't that just mean that you're not compatible and you're trying to, you know, get on with your life kind of thing?
That's it. Scan it for me.
Of course, I can't give anyone marital advice. I've been divorced twice. No, once. Once for now.
What?
You heard me. I always leave the door. Never know.
I feel uncomfortable.
I'm a terrible person. Fergie knows this.
I bet he does.
Yep. Actually, Jorgie bought me dinner. Jorgie, what do we have tonight? I had General Tso's chicken, and it was fantastic. And it's been a while since I've had decent Chinese food. I was very pleased. Oh my god, the Murtocs. Do you have nobody on your side of the galaxy?
I just finished building.
No, more than likely not, other than AI.
There are 2 empires below him.
The expansion rate is concerning. It's alarming.
I'm not declaring war on anyone, though.
I just finished building.
Yeah, but I still have to be able to crush you.
I doubt it.
I just finished building.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Even if I don't kill anyone, I cannot be killed.
You cannot be killed. You're like, I don't know. Name somebody that can't be killed.
System scanned.
Well, whoever that person is that can't be killed, he's like that.
Yes.
I don't know all my pop
We
culture
solved
references.
science.
I don't know Thanos. Is that a thing? I don't even... Now, this might upset people, but I don't even watch Marvel movies. I just have so little interest in comic books, it's insane.
We solved science.
That's alright.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad I got to the button in time. I just sneezed, and it probably would have killed all of your eardrums, and you'd have been crying, and that would have been horrible. So, glad you didn't have to experience that with me. It was hard enough on my end, as it is.
I just finished building.
Oh, thank you.
I just finished building.
Alright. Rest in peace, headphone users, right. Yeah. Where's the Death Star? Well, we'll have it sometime, but it's actually disabled.
Have it. It's disabled.
We'll have it, you know, some point.
When I fix it.
In the long future.
Last time I played, it crashed the game.
System scanned.
Fever to 10.
Yeah, it was well, we learned something, though. That's how you learn. You learn by crashing the game. The best QA people are the ones that can reliably crash the game. So, that's something to aspire to.
You haven't watched Paradox Extra, right?
I'm having what?
You haven't watched
I'm heading
Paradox
west.
Extra.
Yeah. I'm going west, I'm going east, I'm going all directions.
Fucking accent. I know, I mean like, you
We
have
solved
checked
science.
Paradox Interactive channel, right?
Hold on, I have.
They have
Hold on, what are you referring to?
Paradox
We solved
Games
science.
has a
Paradox.
channel.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a channel YouTube where they make all the series very awesome.
Yeah, I've watched some of their stuff
We solved science.
with Wiz and whatnot. really fun, fascinating things.
For example,
Go ahead.
there's a guy named Daniel
Okay.
that plays Hearts of Iron 4. That is pretty much the best player ever. And I believe it's pretty similar to how it happens in the games. He basically is so focused on the game that, well, he's like, I don't know, the equivalent to the Mortox right now.
Oh, so he's the Hearts of Iron
God.
Mortox. Okay. Yeah, because like that game, I
Has been
tried.
modified.
I saw how many people watch really bad videos, in my opinion, of that game, and that got me thinking. And then I wasn't able to go anywhere with that. Why? I just didn't. I don't have any interest in it. The problem is I can't play a game that I don't care about. Because one, you can tell, and two, I hate it, so I won't play it. You know, like the videos won't come out as much. Why not go? Yeah, we're definitely going south. This guy is gonna backfill and move south. We're not currently blocked by anything down here, so we should be okay.
You're gonna be. You can expand maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 systems south.
And then
Then you're gonna run into an AI empire.
And then I'm going to crush them. We need something for our fleets to do. Otherwise, I shouldn't have.
Yeah,
them.
sure.
Oh, you don't think I can
We
crush them?
solved science.
I will do my.
Of course you
utmost.
can. I don't doubt the empire. What?
He does.
Good stuff. Because I am going to. I'm gonna crush them to the ground.
I just finished building.
And all that
That's
stuff
it.
that
Scan
people
it
do
for me.
like that. Actually, so dumb. Actually, guys, I apologize. I've not been playing this very well. I had set this up to be, you know, intelligent, and I'm not doing it. First of all, I don't think Georgie's dumb enough to attack me, but if he is, we'll be ready.
He has my support.
Say it is a nice spot.
No, I mean,
Yes,
he has my
yes,
support.
System scanned.
Because I mean, who am I to judge if that's what you like?
That's not what I say, Tim.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, it's a funny man.
Well, the problem is that the music is so loud in my ears, I can't really hear you guys all that clearly.
We solved science.
But I wanted to do that to make sure that the stream can actually hear it, because the music is fantastic. All the things
You can have it run on the background.
the music,
All right. Yes.
but not without me hearing it. Yeah, I could. I mean, I could do it through OBS, and I might actually do that at some point, because I'll have to actually render out a full-length track and just have that play from the time I get it.
Resolved science.
Oh, you're on Murtox. You're on to something here.
What?
See, it would appear that your expertise spans not only through
I
this,
just
but
finished building.
man, thank you. You just gave me a way that I can increase the quality of my stream. Thinking about that.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah. No, that's a really good idea. We're gonna do that. Thank you, my friend. Now,
Well, I don't know.
Resolved
I don't know
science.
jack shit about YouTube, really.
well, it's not. It has nothing to do with YouTube. It has to do with my streaming software. You just said the right words that made me think maybe I'm doing this wrong, and how can I improve? And now I know how I can do it.
We solved
That's
science.
nice to hear.
Yeah, very exciting. It's kind of like the best people that you pay for
We solved science.
business advice
That's
almost
it.
never
Scan it
ever
for me.
give you actual advice. That's not really what their function is. That's not what they're trying to do. Why do I have a blue laser? Did I really research a blue laser? Somebody should shoot me.
Did you research? You researched some libraries and the text free, so you got it instantly.
Oh. I don't do that anymore, scientist. Annoying. So we'll upgrade our ships. Let's take a look at our ships again. Ship design. Oh, that's beautiful.
The device has been modified.
That is actually so pretty.
System scan.
Can't even. Freaking.
I just finished building. I just finished building.
By the way,
yep.
A couple of days ago, I watched the movie The Last Emperor.
You're out of sync. Everyone's out of sync. Okay, go on. And how did that go?
It was a pretty awesome movie, really. I really enjoyed it. It's a bit old. It's like about... How old are you, Tim?
I am 36.
Alright, let me make a number.
We solved science.
Oh, you learned magic. I know this one.
You are... So when you were 5, that movie came out. You were 5? Yes.
When I was 5. Thank you. You're saying that's an old movie. I would say that's a classic movie. Just like me, I'm classic.
Not so much like that.
Not so much.
But...
Do you hear this guy?
But it was very good. That's all I can say.
Okay. Not so much like that.
The device has been modified.
Let's see what else we got. Improve fighters. Good deal. Let's do that.
That's it.
I don't have any fighters in the fleet yet, but I definitely want some. And I would like to make multiple fleets as well, since we have multiple borders to defend. And since I created a Murtox above me, since I showed Jorgi how to play correctly, I have to actually consider him a threat now. So he just waved at me again. I kind of liked him when he didn't expand. He used to sit there and have like 4 systems and be like, I can't do anything. He probably like read a book or something while we were playing. What did you used to do when you couldn't move anymore? Jorgi?
We solved science. System scanned.
Alright, let's see. Oh.
System scanned.
Is anyone else getting the super laser research chain before they get battleships? It's happened to me twice in my last 2 games, and I thought it was strange.
It's not necessarily uncommon.
Not uncommon.
I can make it. I'm going to force it to spawn after 2300, I think.
I just finished building.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's just, I'd rather honestly have battleships. Because why wouldn't you? Because battleships are awesome.
Indeed.
Indeed. We have so many civilian ships out here right now. I also haven't been attacked by pirates. Maybe that's finally working. Because the piracy risk is only at 5%.
I just finished building.
But I guess that's monthly, right? So that would mean 1 in every 20 years I should see it, and probably 1 in every 40 years I would definitely see it. So it's kind of weird. Or that's months. So it's weird that I haven't seen more. I'm trying to say. Never mind me.
Just because you should doesn't mean you will.
You know, I don't have that many robots, so it was probably cheaper if I were to get that robot point and then just build a new robot and then scrap the ones we have and rebuild them. I only have like 4, but otherwise it'll take me forever. Yes, I think that's what we'll do. That's looking good. Katarnia is also coming along nicely. See, I think we're ready for all of the special buildings, so let's start getting those. Oh, I see this Discovery Complex is back. It's like the worst of all worlds. I could use a military cat.
I just finished building.
In a Neo Coliseum, that would be fun.
Experiment concluded.
Whoa, these guys look like the Mothman.
I have to build this
Which actually
new
didn't
course
happen.
just for you.
Relatively speaking, it didn't happen that far away. It'd be kind of cool to check that out. Jorgie, have you ever read about that? Down in West Virginia? Pretty interesting. Anybody in the chat know anything about the Mothman?
Only
We
the
solved
film.
Science.
Yeah?
That's about it.
Fair
No
enough.
idea what you're on about.
There.
Yeah, so apparently that's inspired by real events, and if you look into it, a lot of people claim to have seen something that resembled that during that time period, which was very interesting. Alright, now we have to fight someone. That's our goal as the Empire. I cannot get landlocked in here. Do we have any wormholes or anything? So I mean, I would really hate to break our pact and have to kill
System
Jorgie.
scanned.
But truth is, if I can't get what I need... Oh, here we go. I should be able to kill these guys. That should be fun. Let me see. How are we doing? Oh, they're equivalent. That's a little concerning.
I just finished building.
I have to build more. Yes, let's
System
see.
scanned.
Alright, got some construction
We
ships
solved
that have
science.
nothing to do.
I just finished building.
Bow blockers, core sector systems. Do you guys ever do the deep black site? What does that actually do?
The device has
East
been
Coast Black
modified.
Site.
We solved science.
Increased government ethics attraction.
System scanned.
Fighting.
I know.
Yeah.
Already.
Hey, what's going on, the tactician? You thought Mothman was a New Jersey thing? No, it was... maybe. I mean, I knew they have the New Jersey Devil, which is not
I was
just a
gonna
hockey team.
Say perhaps he's got the New Jersey Devil, the Jersey Devil confused with the Mothman.
Very possible.
We solved science.
Yeah, the New Jersey Devil is an interesting thing as well. Of course,
We solved
unfortunately, as much as I want to believe all that stuff, just like, you know, Fox, Mulder, I want to believe.
I just finished building.
I just cannot credibly take the word of any eyewitness accounts from that time period in history. I mean, they still
That's it.
believe
Scan
they
it
saw
for
the
me.
devil. They still believed in like crazy, stupid stuff. And science wasn't very scientific back then either. But, you know, this is actually something I heard from Vsauce, which made me think a lot, because it was a really good way to word it. We see the universe through the filter of our time. And what that means is that we can't escape the reality that we live in. Just like in the, you know, in the 1600s, they couldn't possibly describe the internet. They would have absolutely no idea what that is. So the way that they would describe it would seem like we're foolish. And the same thing is true with us. Yeah, Vsauce, there you go. Actually, what's your favorite Vsauce? There's 3 channels, so I'm very curious because mine always gets people.
The original.
Which Vsauce do you like best?
The original.
The original
Without
Vsauce one.
onions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't even make videos anymore. It's so sad.
I know.
I just finished building.
But I understand why they do it because they're Dong channel. I still chuckle every time. Well played, Michael. The Dong channel will make them more money by a significant
I
amount,
just finished building.
and it's easier. daily videos or a couple
That's it.
times a week on
Scan it for
YouTube
me.
is definitely the way to make the money. So doing that instead of, you know, full production videos like that makes a lot of sense. Somebody, oh no, nobody's rivaled me. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he built an amazing brand, and he deserves every penny of that. I think, and this isn't like me talking down to anyone, but I think that there's a certain number of people in society that seem to think that somehow creators don't deserve to be paid for their work. It's just as much work as like an actor as anyone else in that manner. So I'm definitely on the pro creator side, obviously, because I am one, but also because there's value in what we do. So let's see, you lost your 113-day RimWorld colony. Actually, shit, we should definitely play RimWorld. Would you guys be interested in me playing RimWorld and dying in horrible fun ways?
I would love to. I play a lot of RimWorld.
It's not a multiplayer thing, is it? I don't think it is.
I know, but I like playing it.
Alright, so you're saying you would watch it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you can just stay and live here.
I might consider that, because I basically every time I buy a new game, I lose myself in it for a little bit until I burn out of it, and that's what I did with RimWorld. And I started all kinds of Star Wars scenarios. I was like, okay, Han, Luke, and Leia land on a planet. What happens next? And then, you know.
Every single update they release, my hour got up by like 300.
Nice.
So.
Alright, did we take, Sweet, we got this planet now. This is a 25 world too, so we have two 25 worlds. Not that we're doing exactly fuck all with them right now, so we need to do a little better. But
system scanned.
Alright, but the potential is there. The Empire is growing. We're putting down the seeds of a long and fruitful conquest.
We solved science.
Or so we hope. And since I don't have anything else to do with that, let's go ahead and make sure that we get this one too. Even if it's going to cost a little more. That way he'll go immediately there. And we solved science. Lock them out of this, at least.
That's it. Scan it for me. System scanned. I just finished building.
Okay, that one will be fun. Let's see what we have here. Alright, keep it going. So, this is an open game. You had power outages. If your PC can handle it and your internet can keep up, you can join us. I don't have a problem with that. But if it can't, heaven help you. The band hammer will hit you in the face so hard you're gonna not really enjoy it. I'm just kidding.
Just mind that the Mortox is peaceful this time. He hasn't declared war on anyone.
Yes, the Murtox is peaceful. We are all very, very proud of him for going against his aggressive tendencies in nature. Thank you for that, Murtox.
It has been very hard.
Yes, I mean, he still has a huge piece of the territory, but I think either the Imperial Remnant or myself probably have the most systems right now. Oh no, no, Murtox is pretty compact. Look at that. Alright, he clearly has the most. Damn you, Murtox, always. No matter what we do, you just can't be your awesome self, even for a second.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't forgive you.
I'm too good.
I just finished building.
I can't forgive you.
I don't need forgiveness. I only need to kill team or see team.
See, now it's on. You got battle cruisers now, Murtox. What are you gonna do about that?
I have battleships.
What?
So have I.
Stay on your side of the galaxy, gentlemen. We're not ready for you yet. Alright.
I just finished building.
Just looking at all the updates here that we have to make. Where's this guy? Why are you doing nothing? There we are. Keep going up the chain. Reach around and tickle Jorgie. That sounded really bad. But do it anyway.
We solved science.
Phrasing on that was pretty good. Alright, let's take a look at the battlecruiser, actually. We'll have time to look at it. You put it back in. I would actually like the battlecruisers removed altogether.
I never removed.
We solved science.
I said I would like them removed.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
System scanned.
Whoa.
It's reveling.
Fine. And I will just use it as the ultimate weapons platform in the galaxy, in which I will conduct amazing raids. What is this called? It's not a tactor, it's a propulsorator. Or destroyer.
We solved science.
So you think that these are better than the if I remember what you said correctly, you think these are better than the cruisers?
I just finished building.
Yeah, they're more suited to long range. The cruisers are better for interception. That's their role in this game.
System scanned.
Foreign empires claiming our
NCS.
systems. Hold on a second. Oh, cool. Sweet. The computer is gonna force me into war. That will be fantastic. That's exactly what I want. Alright. We'll keep our eye on that with great interest. Really can't wait to go
there's
to war.
lots of room here. I just finished building.
Reform this government real quick. What else can we do? Holy crap, we get 5 perks. I would say it's too much, but it's just awesome.
It's just enough.
Culture weapons map. There's definitely some hits to that. Research is good. What about warcrafters? Yes. Look at that. Weapons damage, armor, hit points, ship hull. Oh my gosh. Reform. Go to war. Yes, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic, actually. Alright, so this guy doesn't have anything to do. Come on up here. Build that outpost. Sweet. Alright. I'm pleased. I hope that other empire decides to attack me, because it'll allow me to force the Senate to bend to my will.
System scanned.
I thought the Galactic Empire disbanded the Senate.
I will definitely take
solved
a look
science.
at that for you. We can work something out, I'm sure. The cool part about it is that you don't need the DLC to play multiplayer with us, because I have all of it, and so Varzel, you have it all too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if the host has it all for a Paradox game,
We
you
solved
get it
science.
automatically for that game. So that's a really
I
nice
just finished
thing.
building.
Otherwise, I mean, the community would be spread out. I didn't realize how many people didn't have the DLC for it. But I guess I should have, because it's not exactly cheap, you know? So that should have been something I thought of. But of course I didn't.
The
Let me,
device has been
let me
modified.
reinforce this fleet again. Then we'll add in some battle. I think that's good.
We solved science.
Good terraforming, just in case.
We solved science.
can't talk about what I was doing right there. People will understand. Just, you know, it would be prudent for me to research all of my options.
System scanned. We solved science.
I can claim all of that AI's empire with room to spare. I like this. Now where is their home system? All the way down here.
We solved science.
What do they have?
I just finished building.
Oh, really? Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. What do they have over here? This is a little more problematic to me. They have at least 2 upgrades on that, so that's gonna hurt a good bit actually.
I just finished building. We solved science.
I can't decide. Oh, I forgot. Let's take a look at them, guys. Check this out. Oh, should be playing the Imperial March right now. Oh, that's a really good look. Let's do that. Look at that. That is pretty good. Imperium Vault. Yes, we shall take them on and we shall destroy them. It'll be fantastic. Oh my god, what happened? What happened? I've completely... Oh no. I got a bug, guys.
What happened?
My interface is completely locked on the galactic plane. Can we pause it? I mean, I don't want to, but...
Paused.
I'm gonna have to close the galaxy map. I'm gonna have to leave and come back. I'm probably gonna have to restart my game. I think last time somebody had this, you had to do that.
We can take a few minute break.
Yeah, let's take a quick break, guys. I'm gonna play the Intrepid Dawn trailer for you real quick. So, give me 2 seconds on that. Well, I get this thing restarted. It does take a second because this mod pack's pretty big. So here we go.
Should we go to the lobby? And reload the game?
Yeah, you guys can.
Yes, let's.
That way you will be all synced.
Yeah. I've made a save, so. God damn it, Larrabee, you got out of your pothole.
Yes, Larrabee, stop doing that. Not very nice. Alright, I'm coming back.
I literally went around the I just snuck around the system around the crystalline entities.
Okay, so one of the things that happened is we've increased the mod pack to the point that even my PC kind of hangs at the beginning while it tries to load. So guys, know if you take the new mod packs that we made, the modular ones, and use them, that's going to happen with you as well, but that is completely normal. Your system is fine. It's just going to go ahead and go through that.
This pack is smaller than the other one we had before.
There's got to be something
So,
it's doing. It's
it's
probably how
up.
it's converted. Go ahead.
Just
Probably-
waiting for people.
It's probably how it's combining it, because instead of being one mod pack like we had, since it's like 4 of them, it probably has to combine the files intelligently.
It's just got another directory.
Let me have my theories. You're killing me. Gorgie. Reach over and turn on the air conditioning, put it on low, because it's getting hot in here with both these PCs running.
Oh, I'm so happy it's the winter now. It's like cool.
Oh,
Join the club.
there we go. Alright, I'm back. Take that
Except
off.
now, I don't think my radiator's working, so I'm going to be very cold.
You should see me on the list. Are we waiting for anyone else?
We don't have you yet. Larrabee, Murtox, Matthew, and Russian asked to join. Georgie has
Jogging.
asked now.
Only team them.
I'm trying. It says connecting. There we go. Requesting hot join.
Yes. Let's
Okay,
start.
who is still missing? That's the question.
Nobody else?
No.
Oh,
Go
wait.
for it.
Wait.
Hold
Manatee.
on.
Manatee.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Manatee will be back. Good stuff. All right, guys. So let's talk strategy at this point. So who's satisfied with where they are for the game?
Me.
Yeah,
Oh, it's okay.
Not very.
not
I
very.
was
Larrabee, I haven't
kind of
even met you, have I?
Yes, you have. You just met me.
I just met you, and you must suck because you haven't made much of an impression.
I've broken out, but I was stuck for a long time.
Jorgie finds that to be funny. Like we were talking about the adult entertainment or the gentleman's club that he went to last night. And what were you saying, Jorgie? Like, man, I would love the chance to disappoint her for about 10 minutes. that was the saying of the night. So I didn't go.
How's everybody's mineral income so far?
I don't know because I'm not in.
I've just got it above 100.
Likes are glorious.
sad.
Thank you. All right, we're just waiting for this to load, and we'll get back to the game. So this is what happens. Well, 23 viewers is actually pretty bad. I need to start making sure that I put my live streams out 6+ hours in advance so that YouTube will send out all the notifications. That's 100% on me. Yeah, I was bad. I feel shame. We're doing good. Plus, it's also we've been going for 2.5 hours, so. All right, I'm back in. I'm back, boys.
Sleepy.
And it looks like I'm okay. We're all right again. So, what did we learn from this? Be really careful how close to the galactic axis you get when you're taking your screenshots. You may not get back up. There it is. So what should I adopt next? I guess I have no choice. I can either get Starbase. This. Who are we still waiting for?
We are waiting on Murtox. Okay,
Jorgie's
just
making
come in.
cat sounds for R2. R2?
Solar impact.
Okay, everybody's synced now.
Let's do it. Alright, what do we got? All base, robot, build cost decreased. Oh. I guess we'll get Starbase hull points. I really... The Titans and the Mechanical Knights, which I think are like equivalent to the AT-ATs and AT-STs essentially, are the only reason that I like meching them or whatever. But the ship hull points going up actually really cool thing as well. We'll,
We solved science.
let that go. Never have too much naval capacity. Okay. But where's our new planet? I know I have one here. Okay. So this one actually needs to be set up. So let's make that one good to go. R2, sit down. Bad kitty. That is the microphone, and if you attack the microphone cable, you're getting kicked out. You decide right now.
Good
Okay.
kitty, bad kitty.
Yeah, he's looking at it. He's like, oh, but I could chew it. No, you may not. My God, you will not. All right, so we got that going there. Everything else is
Scan
good.
it for me.
We've expanded essentially as far as we can, guys, without going to war with someone. So that's something to consider. At this point, do we want to send the Empire into a war state? Damn it,
Yes.
Jorgie, I see what you're doing, and I don't like it. You're making me angry. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I just finished building.
Losing to the superior intellect. Get out of the Strom system immediately. Or our former peace and everything that we talked about before the stream won't be happening anymore. I at least want this. If you're gonna take the rest of them, you take the rest of them. I want the system. Oh. Okay, never mind. You failed. So good for you. Oh, no, screw you. I see what you're doing. Don't think that I don't know. Trying to get back into my territory and take some of my big mineral systems. I don't think so. You know what? That's it. I didn't do this before, but I should have. At least for the influence. It would have been smart. But it's actually a good thing. Do it, and then you get the influence. I don't actually need to go through you at all. Alright, so I think we're ready. Are you guys ready?
The fuck? Larry?
Hi.
Why?
What did you just say hi?
Larry?
System scanned.
Why?
Larry, I am
I'm
disappointed
gonna
with
fucking
you.
kill you. I am fucking kill you.
Resolved
You know.
science.
You
Yeah,
know
now
what?
you're gonna fucking die, Larry. Is that what you wanted? Did you want to fucking die? Because you've angered Murtox, and his peaceful ways can only hold for so long. You know that he's gonna have like a command or something to break out of his chains and
Resolved
enslave the
science.
galaxy. He wants to. I can hear it
I
in his
want
The
to.
voice.
wormhole.
God damn it. You stay right in the how it's called in a wall system, alright? Don't move any further than that.
There it is. Jorgi has failed. I got the wormhole. Woot. Needed the wormhole.
We solved science.
I just got insulted by somebody. And it wasn't Jorgi, so that's great. Oh, we're ready. Okay. War preparations will begin. Let's go ahead and build some clones. Clone armies.
I just finished
I would
building.
prefer to think of the stormtroopers as clones, honestly. I think that works better. Oh, let me start back up with the music again. You're in walking distance of Lake Erie. It's a really big lake, so... Oh, you're in Ohio. Okay.
I just finished building.
Yeah, because I'm in Pittsburgh, so... Erie is pretty close. Well, not relatively speaking on the map.
You know, I have gone to Washington for my last travel.
You've been to Washington, D.C.?
Yes, I have been there and New York.
Communication detected.
Oh, that's exciting. Alright, so we, General Manson, we've gone ahead and assigned you to your new armies. And made these clone armies be exactly what you're looking for. Let's go ahead and reinforce the fleet. I'll
I
take
don't remember playing battleships.
Not bad.
We solved science.
Rebellious research agreement, it says. I don't understand that, but I like it. Alright, so we've pretty much taken everything that we can. I'm really hoping that this wormhole goes somewhere, though, that is unexplored by other people, and that the Galactic Empire embraces them in its
We
noodly
solved science.
embrace. That would be exciting. Although Jorgi won't be alone
Please wave to
around
the
them to know about it. Okay, apparently it goes somewhere that
We
has...
solved science.
connects over here somewhere. Ha! Yes. You can do that. It's on, bitches. Science. It's back. We're doing science things. Get over there and do science things.
Resolve science.
Stop eating.
Hungry.
Yeah, but push to talk.
Woot. Resource production is big. Get that going.
I just finished building.
Do we have? We don't have all our
We
cruisers
solved
yet.
science.
All right, we did it, guys. We did it. Let's take a look. It's time. It's time for the greatest,
System scanned.
possibly the greatest ship
The device has been
ever
modified.
created.
We
Without
solved
equal.
science.
Amen. Oh gee, we're all real impressed down here, I can tell you. Look at that.
Larrabee, you do what I think you wanna do, and I'm gonna follow high school.
Don't tempt it, Larrabee. He's still got the xenophobe, which means he can still go to war with you.
It's cheating.
We'll kill you. So fucking hard if you do this.
We solved science.
I love that. This is an Imperial Star Destroyer because it has the X on the top. It's not an Imperial 2, guys. Before anybody freaks out.
Oh, Larrabee
You know,
managed to find another part.
I would like to see you two fight. I think it would be good for the stream. Quite honestly, your demise works out pretty well for me.
Welcome.
We solved science.
Actually, that reminds me, I'm really not playing well. I'm so sorry. Should have been doing this from the beginning, and I should have been doing this from the beginning. And it's all been pretty bad. I wasn't keeping up with my station play. There we go. Alright, I'm trying to make a move to fix that, because in order to take the fleets out of the station, we have to have the stations up
I
to
just finished building.
snuff, so to speak. Let's go ahead and put this guy... Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Please wave to your partner.
It's the Russians, the Union of Soviet Socialist Machines. Seriously? I like it. If you're from Russia, that's cool too. Unlike
don't
other people,
call-
I actually don't consider Russia to be like the world's enemy. Nor do I think that that makes any sense at all. That people get upset about that. So, just saying. You know, this isn't the Cold War. This isn't 50 years ago. There's only problems if we want to create them. War. To kill each other for our entertainment. Yes, the stream has spoken. You must now go to war and kill yourselves for their entertainment. I also agree with this plan.
Yeah, I also agree, but there's a slight problem. It took me a long while to change from pacifism.
Okay, and you're actually bottled in there pretty nicely too. I like this that the AI has told you no.
I just finished building.
It wasn't the AI there.
Yes, I am playing a pacifist. A very angry pacifist, though.
Very angry pacifist. How the hell does that work?
Yes.
You know, my neighbors are with
We solved science.
I hate them. like Israel. So peaceful and nice.
Excellent.
System scan.
That scares me that there's... Oh, we need a planetary capital first. That makes sense.
We solved science.
We're gonna need all that fleet command that we can get now that we have stuff.
I need to go with that.
Okay. Let's go ahead and use all of this extra policies and edicts to do what we always do to make things better. There we go. Pretty satisfied with that.
We solved science.
Damn it! I don't know if I'm blocked out of their territory or not. I might be. That wasn't what we wanted to have happen there at all, so we're kind of cut off, but this does mean that I can at least go to war with them. Oh, they're inferior. Do it. Strike soon. Take a look at this. So we have a new Procuserator Star Destroyer. It's kind of like the Diet Coke of Star Destroyers in a lot of ways. Not particularly interesting. I mean, I think that the what is it, the Fractal Sponge model is pretty cool actually, but beyond that, I mean, all the other Star Destroyers, in my opinion, are better. So
I just finished building.
there's that. Get that Star Fortress, which will be actually really important for what we're trying to do here. And then, as soon as that's upgraded, that should be good. Tarnia can upgrade. Oh, so I've left this planet alone for way too long.
We solved science.
Connection to Matthew was lost.
Oh shit. Okay. Which one was Matthew? The Rebels?
The rebels.
Okay, very well. If he comes back, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I have to attack him, in which case it's not. I'd rather fight the PC. Alright, if you do an ecological adaptation, do you lose all the bonuses on the planet?
We solved science.
Not necessarily. Some of them are hard-coded into stay, some aren't.
I see.
I can't remember which.
Larrabee, still here?
We solved science.
All of the effects will say.
But you're really quiet. No, I wasn't talking about the effects. I'm checking on you. Are you okay, Larrabee? How are you as a person right now?
Fine.
Okay. I'm gonna accept that. And you better be, because you've been very quiet. I know it's like 4 in the morning over there. So I wasn't sure if one of your eyes was like taped open or
I
what.
just finished building.
It's 4 in the morning. I'm being quiet. Yes. So I don't wake up.
I should be so lucky. It's 4:41 here.
There it is. Yes, but you like sleep at weird hours and stuff, and I can't make fun of you for that because I do it too. But I'm just saying. I'm not as worried about you because it seems that you have a history of sleeping weird hours. Whereas Larrabee is trying to be a student of, you know, stuff.
I have a history of sleeping.
Student of, you know,
We
stuff.
solved science.
Oh wait, did we... How in the hell? Did they move away or something? How in the hell did we build clone troopers if we didn't actually have a functioning clone vat? That doesn't make any sense, but I'm just gonna let it go. We're gonna pretend that that made sense. Does it now take somebody off your planet if you start a colony?
No.
No.
Okay, then I don't know where that person disappeared to. Maybe they were abducted.
The
Who knows?
device has been modified.
It's called migration.
Yeah, but I don't let them do it.
I just finished building.
Why should they be allowed to migrate on an Imperial-controlled world? Do they have papers? Do their papers say that it's okay?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
We solved
This
science.
droid is actually better than the other ones. This makes no sense. That other droid that we have is faulty and needs to be disassembled immediately. Also, I don't know if I have point defense. Can I see it in there if I'm... Yeah, I guess I do. So, I guess the point defense Corvettes are still not firing?
You have to have point defense destroyers.
Point
So,
defense
it's
destroyers
just-
are not firing for me either. Anybody else have a point defense destroyer?
You have to reset the tech. Which sometimes it
We
is,
solved
sometimes it
science.
isn't. For some reason.
Well then, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for that, Larry. I was telling somebody, I couldn't believe the amount of
solved
snark
science.
that you put into your comments, considering you're only 17. I find that to be hilarious.
I'm British.
I just
That's
finished
great.
building.
Okay, so the reason I'm laughing, have you ever seen I'm British by Moog, Professor Elemental?
No,
Okay, well you would appreciate it. Gaul thought it was quite funny.
I probably would appreciate it then.
Yeah, he enjoyed it. Oh god, I think I
just
waited too
finished
long.
building.
This station seems really big.
We solved science.
Alright, we gotta finish those at least. Get at least one of the Star Destroyers out. We'll be ready. Must take them out. But not. Oh no. Would have been one of my priorities. Build that before. My bad.
I just finished building.
So what do we have? How many of these are we supposed to have? Alright, so one more. And then we get the good stuff.
I just finished building.
Oh, so it's building right now, so at this point we're just waiting on the good stuff. How much do they cost? Oh god. Alright, that's a big number. I like it. When your ships cost a big number, you know it's good. That's not how you determine what worth. That's how I do it.
No, I just find it funny.
I just finished building.
Also, it's been quiet because we're filming off eating.
Yes, I am very grateful for that.
Okay, so the other thing I want to do, change our stockpiling. Large. Let's see. Initial border
We
status
solved
should have
science.
always been closed. Okay, now that I know that's there, I'll do that from now on. Refugees welcomed? Are you kidding me? This is the Empire. Slavery allowed, yes. Purging
We solved science.
allowed. Damn it. Creation strategy. Ruthless negotiations. This is interesting. So these things I haven't seen before. Land appropriation.
I just finished building.
Interesting. This is pretty awesome. Huh. Interesting. I've never had the stuff to do public health care. Not sure I'd want to do it.
Well, you are from the US.
Right. I mean, like, I understand completely how bad of a system
We
it
solved
is.
science.
Doesn't
I
work.
just finished building.
I'll tell you,
We
if the
have
people
free
from
healthcare, it
Canada,
still doesn't work.
if the people from Canada didn't come to the U.S. to get the operations that they can't get in Canada, I would believe you. But unfortunately, it's just not how it works.
It's the
We have the
other way around.
NHS. It doesn't work.
Well, I actually also work for a healthcare company, so I see it a little differently because I'm on the
We
inside of
solved
it.
science.
Let's see, advanced reactor will be good. So we could actually
We solved
modify
science.
ourselves. Let's see, what could we do? Do something fun. We could get.
Oh yeah, I fixed the interface as well.
Oh yeah, inquisitive. That'd be nice.
It was broken before. You couldn't see all the traits.
Yeah, look at that. Pretty exciting. I don't really care to use it. We'll just let it linger. We have a number of tomb worlds over here. Alright, you have a great night, Tar Heel. Good to see you.
We solved science.
Alright. I'll turn down the music a little bit, but... How's that? Is that better? I'm sorry if the music's been too loud. I'm trying to experiment, but we'll definitely figure it out because I'm going to use Murtox's suggestion. It's a brilliant suggestion. He has a brilliant mind. Alright, so we know that we can come out here and just lay waste to those dicks. So we might do that. But first...
We solved science.
Just get that because it keeps popping up. It's blocking my other stuff from showing up. Maybe I have to get the first level point defense, I wonder. Oh, look at Jorgi. Actually going to war against somebody. We'll watch this with great interest. It'd be fun.
It's just
Yeah,
somebody that's already at war, that I'm at war with.
Yeah, well that's I told him to stop being a pussy and take out people whenever he has a really, really good advantage and opportunity, and look at him. He did it. It makes me proud. Jorgi, you make me proud because you teach me something new every day. Chariots. Chariots. This cave. Rock.
The device has been modified.
Alright, it's being built right now, guys. I don't want to tell anyone, but it's going to be fantastic and amazing. It's going to be... Wow. Let me see it. It's going to be pretty cool. Get some system mineral refineries going. Alright. This one needed to be upgraded. And upgrade. Alright. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I totally appreciate you. If you're enjoying the stream, subscribe to the channel. You'll get notifications if you hit that bell anytime I go live, because we play a lot of fun games. Tomorrow I'm going to stream like a madman. I'm going to try to record a bunch of stuff. I apologize. I lived life today and I enjoyed it. It's been a long time since I actually went out and did things. And
How dare you have a life?
And yeah, I found out that there's a store near me that I could like give my entire paycheck to, so that was a little dangerous. Thank you for that, Georgie.
We solved science.
You know.
Bankrupting him.
Very much so. Very, very much so. He's a bad man. Counting up to 5,000 for the food, which is cool because we can use that for trades if we need to. Alright, we're almost ready. Do we have it? Almost. And it takes a while for that thing to build. This is going to be awesome. This will be it's like the flagship right now. It shows up and it's just the best thing since sliced bread. It really is.
We solved science.
I'll never get that phrase. Sliced bread isn't that.
I just finished building.
Oh yeah. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We shall look at it because it's called the it's currently called the Tornado, but I don't like that. But let's call it the Desolator. Probably spelled wrong, because that's what I do. Oh, that looks good. I'm afraid to go any closer to Galactic Center, though, in case I do something crazy. Alright, it's time, so we'll move them to position to begin campaign. Excellent. Begin the campaign. That's the other thing, too. I haven't had any pirate attacks, because there's nowhere that they can actually spawn to get to us, so it looks like the Empire has done a good job managing their people. Happier your Empire is, the less pirate attacks you get, as crazy as that may sound. Alright, sure that those are going smoothly. Get another one of those.
We solved science.
No. Sweet. You definitely use one of those. Still need those Titans though, ASAP. But let's follow the fleet. We don't have anything else to do until they get there.
We solved science.
One of the problems with not playing on fast is there's so much downtime. Look at that Imperial Star Destroyer just like show up out of nowhere. Like, hey, what's up? It looks so cool. Oh, the other... See, they get away from it, and then it's like, no, guys, I'm coming back. Boom. And it's right back.
Yeah, it's really strange how that works.
Yep. And you can see the sensor bar. This is how you know it's an Imperial 1. If it has a giant X on top of it, it's an Imperial 1. If it has a flat bar, it's an Imperial 2. Pretty neat how that works.
They only created those two classes because there was differences in the models they used between Empire.
I just finished building.
If I can't remember the first one, New Hope.
Yeah.
So it's just a convenience thing. So they're different. People noticed.
We solved science.
Well, the first one had the X's on top, and Darth Vader's Star Destroyer in Rogue One has it too, because it's the Imperial 1. It was awesome.
For some reason, on the Imperial 2 they removed point defense for some reason.
I can barely hear you, Larrabee. Can anyone else barely hear him? I know that he's sort of here right now. He's trying to hang on, but
Is this better?
you may just need to go to bed, sir. I may have to order you to sleep.
I'm not tired. I'm just speaking
We
too
solved
quietly.
science.
Oh, I know why I'm quiet.
It's much better now. Let's see.
Oh wait, no.
Should we engage in friendship? No, of course not. How about order?
I just finished building.
What does it do? Mystery? Oh. Maybe we should get into mystery in the Force. Ancient
What about
religion.
the diplomacy? Then you could have a cool federation.
I
Yeah.
just finished building.
I was thinking about that and I decided not to. I don't like people.
Oh.
So
Oh.
that's part of it.
I don't like people.
Yeah. So Spaceborne. That's what I decided to go with Spaceborne. Of all our choices, it felt like the best. Well, I mean, can anyone here say that they honestly like people? I don't. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys. Let loose the dogs of war.
Well, it was
War has
nice
been
catching
declared.
up. Let's get to business.
I hope we have enough to do this. When I tell you to, can you put it down to normal, and we'll watch the battle and all the goodies.
We solved science.
Here we go. Alright, normal, please. All hands. This is Admiral Katarn. Or no, all hands. This is Admiral Cabero. Please
Watch the station just like wreck them.
keep your seatbelts on, and let's do this. It could. It's fully upgraded.
I love you.
I have
Keep
no
your
clue.
seatbelts on, hands and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
Right. Could be wrecking us. I can't really tell. So far, so good. It looks like shields are holding, Captain. Excellent. That's it. We've done it. It wasn't even as challenging as I thought it would be. It was actually pretty cool. Absolutely love that. Let's see, how do we do? We didn't lose any ships. Awesome. We'll give it another second. Keep reinforcing the fleet, and now we can repair. Here? Yeah, I thought can't you repair where you are? I think you can. I just need to wait for that station to switch over.
It has to be at least a level, an upgraded station.
Yeah, it's a citadel, so I just have to wait for it to
Oh,
switch
that'll
over
be fine
and start
then.
to rebuild. There we go. Now I can do it. Alright, so not only are we going to take this system from them, we're going to make it even worse, because we're going to make sure it keeps all their people in place. Oh, and look at them. They've got 5 Corvettes coming towards us. How cute. That's gonna go over really well. Alright, we'll come down here and take out this next one. I like all the territory we're acquiring here. This is pretty fun, actually. Right, you can go back up to fastest.
I just finished building.
Now that we know that these stations are no threat to us, there's really like no way that I'm gonna lose this, which is good and bad. Take our clones up to here. Begin a long march because it's a long ass way. Here we go. We're gonna look at this from the station's point of view. What does it look like to be wrecked? Oh wow. Oh, that's not right. But look at them moving up their little destroyers.
We
At
solved
me.
science.
It's kind of cute. Now they're building cruisers. Oh, now they're building battle cruisers. We kind of need to get there and destroy them faster than this.
We solved science.
Okay, we have a new ascension perk, which will be fantastic. Let's get technological ascendancy. No, I've been pretty much holding off on that. You want to become cybernetic? Cybernetic might be fun. Alright, so first we're gonna easily take that guy. He's running away, so I want him killed. Chase him down. Nobody gets past us. Oh, he's got really crappy warp drives. We could get there. Could get there. Oh, that cruiser's so screwed. Boom. That was nice. Alright, this will be probably the big battle. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Go ahead and do this and that. And battleship build speed and build cost. Good. Here we go. Oh yeah, they have 13 ships now. Oh wow. Oh wow, their ship's actually hurt. There we go. We're good. That could have been potentially dangerous, but we did lose some ships. I think we lost destroyers though. Not a terrible loss. Go ahead and take a look. So we lost 2 Corvettes and a destroyer. I wouldn't even really consider that a flesh wound. Alright. So I haven't figured out what I want to choose up here. What do you guys think? What should we go with? Voidborn would be kind of fun. Maybe Eternal Vigilance, because I want my star bases to be better. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, here we are. We're wrecking them. Wreck 'em, Ralph. Wow, it ends so quickly. And now we're just gonna indiscriminately bomb them until they all die. Works for me. Do they have any planets in the system? They did not. How many planets do they actually have? Is the AI on stupid?
Is that an option?
One planet.
I really want to make that an option.
We solved science.
Like seriously. Like, I don't understand why there's no other planets for them in their sector. That's the only thing I can imagine.
Are you gonna make a mod? Is it either
I
change?
think it's because it's scaling difficulty.
You're gonna change the difficulty name from like whatever it is to stupid. It's gonna be its name.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Because that makes me. I find that funny.
The AI is on stupid. I agree as well. Alright, so what I want to do now is actually break off a cruiser.
We solved
Let's
science.
see. How do I take one ship? I forget there's something.
Jorge, are you ever going to make peace with that there?
We solved science.
I'll take the cruiser Poseidon. Where's the cruiser Poseidon? Where'd it go? I want it to be by itself. Okay, this one right here. No! Damn it. Okay. Trying this again. Merge those fleets. Now that I understand how to do it, transfer that ship. There we go. Strike Force Kraken. Okay. I have a special assignment for you. You, my dear man, are gonna be the one that comes up here and takes all these so that when we actually kill their civilization, I get all their fun stuff. All their stuff. But we gotta make sure that we don't land the armies until we have it all. So you just enter orbit there instead of doing that. Okay, over here. Continue with our space. Electromagnetic flux, great. Do it all. Alright. I think. Oh wow. It went right through its armor. Even have armor? Might be a problem. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Wonder what they're speccing to go through his armor. What goes through armor, guys? Anybody know? Jorgi, what goes through armor?
Kind of everything. Well, not ion cannons.
I said what goes through armor,
We
Jorgi.
solved science.
All of them.
Downstairs, alone or in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. Wait for a snack. It fits on your back. It's log, log, log. You guys not remember that? Am I the only one here? It's log, it's log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood.
It's always only you.
Log, log. It's better than bad. It's good. It's Ren and Stimpy, which is the kind of like sick cartoon I grew up with. Like, today, you guys get Rick and Morty, which I think is fantastic. By the way, and I'm really kind of jealous of it. If I'm 100% honest, I just discovered it the other day. People at work had been talking about it, but I always kind of dismissed it
We
as
solved science.
Some weird cartoon.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, those weird kids and their weird cartoons. And then I watched it, and I cried a little.
Science.
Like, this is amazing. And then my wife is like, "That's stupid." I'm like, "Honey, you watch SpongeBob SquarePants, and like nobody forces you to do it. You just do it. So I don't think that you really have an opinion here that anyone should listen to." She's like, "Yeah, I want to put on something sometimes where I don't have to think and I can just watch it." I'm like, nope, not how it works.
Just turn out.
We solved science.
Yeah, so robots didn't work out very well for me. I tried it, not my thing. I'd like to have them all.
You're just doing it wrong.
Yeah, I'd like to have them all set up for decommission and scrapped. What do you think?
There isn't a button for that.
Yeah, there's no military power anymore. Go-Go. That was our modification because it makes combat more interesting. Because you actually never know, you know, what's going to happen. I did send in the cruiser itself. It should have enough to take out these low-level stations, but it's getting dicey. It's getting beat up a good bit. Honestly, if it doesn't come back, I'm not that upset about it.
Just cruiser.
Yeah, I should have sent a Star Destroyer. That's like what I used to really enjoy was like in the X-Wing series. If a Star Destroyer showed up on a world, that meant that, or like in a sector, that was a big deal because even though the Empire had what, like 25,000 Star Destroyers or something, but according to ridiculous stuff that's been published that I cannot confirm nor deny nor agree with, you know, that still meant there were so many freaking star systems in the galaxy that 25,000 is not a lot. So if you had a Star Destroyer show up in your sector, shit was going down. It was a big deal. Apparently it meant something to the Empire, which is pretty cool. In fact, I'd like to play more X-Wing, but nobody will watch it because it's so old. I don't blame them. It keeps me from being able to do it, unfortunately. Would you guys watch, Yes, they are. Our fleets are destroying everything they see. How dare these aliens think they can stand up to me. And by the way, thank you, Grand Moff Manatee, for allowing me to touch the Visisana autocracy myself.
No problem.
Because had you not, then my only choice would have been to try to attack you.
I just finished
Or
building.
Attack me?
Or
What?
you invite me to the war. I need to do something for my peoples.
You wouldn't take another empire? That
I
doesn't
would.
seem right.
Reg is on the table. Alright, let's do this. In fact, I was listening to a whole bunch of Cave Johnson at work the other day for motivation and inspiration. It made me very happy. In fact, I would play Portal, but like quite literally last time I did it, I got like 3 views, and I was like, wow. Like nobody is searching for Portal anymore, and it makes me sad because I love it. In fact, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna play Portal.
The problem is that that is a single player game and everyone has played.
Yeah, but it's so much fun.
Indeed, it is, but
I get it.
it has passed.
I can't let go. More talks. I can't.
We solved
I
science.
refuse.
You have to let go.
I have to let go. Sometimes you just have to let your children grow up. So you're trying to To teach me? Is that your final lesson for me?
Yes.
Very well. Get a carrier. So we have some new ships here available. I don't typically build some of them like this. The fleet support ship is worth it, but it's super expensive. So it's like one of those trade-offs that you have to understand going into it. And you also need to spec it to stay the hell away from everything else, essentially.
I mean, that's its only spec.
I just finished building.
Is to stay away from everything else.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean...
Only core available artillery. It's the only combat computer it can have. Stay as far away as possible.
But why does it have point defense? Is that for itself?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought I should
We solved
send it
science.
straight up the gut.
I just finished building.
There we go. That's a nice...
I think it's only useful for when your fleet's not in combat.
We solved science.
What, point defense?
As soon as... No, the fleet support ship.
Yeah, not bad.
Well, when you're not in combat, it's great because very less maintenance.
Right,
Ships repair faster.
makes sense.
I just finished building.
How are we doing on Katarnia? Okay. Now they're speaking my language. Looking good. Real good. We need more minerals. Let's put a blast furnace there. Hell yeah. Oh man, that's gonna... The adjacency effect from that on these two is gonna be off the hook.
How many minerals are you making?
Not that many. 283.
I am making 1,000.
1,000 a turn?
Yes.
Get out of my world. Like, seriously. Like,
You want some?
Murtox, this world is too large for
You
the
want
both
some?
of
I
us.
just finished building.
You want
No.
some?
Oh, you're gonna send them to me? Yeah, sure.
Yes, you want them?
I thought you were like, do you
Oh.
want some of me, huh? You want a piece of this? I thought you were challenging me. I'm gonna puff out my chest and be like, come and get it, bitch.
We solved science.
Do you like my gift?
Murtox sent me a single mineral. He trolled me. He trolled me with a single mineral. Please, shut up, Georgie. Come on, that's funny. I have vanilla PD weapons. Yeah, let me take a look at that. I see it. I see it. You got me. But these are actually better than the ones we have, in all honesty.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Okay, they're not. Shut up. I went and I looked again, and I found that I was wrong. And that I suck. And I felt shame.
Good boy.
Put in the fleet support ship. For God's sake, Larrabee. Alright, what do we have building now?
It's surprisingly difficult to disable vanilla weapons.
Surprisingly difficult, considering like the whole base of the
I
game
just
depends
finished
on it.
building.
Yeah.
What? There's a war.
Artificial intelligence system.
There's a war. This cannot happen.
Oh no! Georgie, are you being attacked? I hope you're
I
ready.
did warn you.
I can only
Pull
let
back.
Yargi die. Yargi, accept my proposal.
Georgie, you're gonna die.
Yargi, I'm sending you.
Georgie, accept his proposal.
Save you.
I
Or
just
Talks is
finished
sending you
building.
something. He's not in Discord.
I'm sending
For some
him.
reason,
Well,
I don't think Discord will allow us both to connect from this.
I'm sending him 12k. There it is.
There it is.
Now you can beat. You can beat him.
You can beat him, Georgie. We're trying to save you.
And I've got 30,000 stockpiled.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
I'm so angry. Can I, Can I?
You should help him. Help him. Yeah.
I guess
You have to declare war.
I can't actually declare war.
You can
I don't have any cast ability against him.
just claim some of the systems.
I only declared war against him because he actually
just
didn't
finished
get out of the
building.
system that I was attacking from the AI.
I just finished building.
So does that mean
I
that
already
you're not gonna follow through on your threat?
Of course I'm not. I only took what I wanted.
Okay. You have 30k minerals built up? Why aren't you building ships?
Can't be bothered.
Alright. Well, Jorgi, I have you should probably let me back into your space, Jorgi. Are we not rivals anymore? Oh, we can't be because you're pathetic. Yeah, you are. You're pathetic.
Must be mean.
You could have been a contender, Jorgi. Build your damn fleet. That's why you're pathetic. Stop sniffling over there.
Damn it, Georgie. You could have won.
He can't hear you. He's too busy.
Alright.
Oh,
No, I think he got the point.
I could have actually ended this war a long time ago, my bad. Let's do this now. General Manson, land your men. We've completely decimated all life on
Destroying
the
them is
planet.
part of the test.
So yeah, so that was pretty easy actually. Once we did that, I suppose it's over. There it is. Alright, so we'll send back the fleet. Wonderful. Reinforce it. Send it here. Alright, so who should I attack next? Actually, Jorgi, you're on your own for this, for now.
We already made peace, so...
You already made peace? Good.
Yep, because I only wanted one thing. And I had to claim one of his territories in order to declare war on him to get it.
Wait, Jorgi, did you have the dicer system or not?
He did. He had control of the starbase.
You
I
had the
had control of...
starbase.
Yeah, I had control of the planet, their capital.
I see. Say that starbase is valuable. Don't give it up.
We solved science.
Let's repair everything. Get this planet tip-top. Get our robots on here. Get these people
We
purged.
solved science.
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to purge. Ridiculous. These new
That's
imperial
not-
laws need to be changed. I may have to dissolve the Senate Council permanently.
By the way, I'm building a science nexus.
Yeah, we know.
It's 150 right now.
It was broadcast half across the galaxy.
Pretty awesome. Just so you know that I am better than you are.
Wait, what's going on?
He's building a science nexus, but there's no point because the technology comes so quickly that everyone's sort of researched everything by the time you actually can build science nexus.
So cool to say that you did it.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Then I will put a rowing world and I will defeat Jal.
Spaceborne is pretty freaking cool. Gotta say, like, I didn't realize how cool it was until I started playing with it. Now that I got my fingers all up in it, pretty good. All right, General Manson, bring your men over here. All right, so now my my formerly idle things actually have things to build.
We solved science.
Over here and do it, and you over here and build this. And that, because I don't know why I'm doing it out of order. And this. Alright, good. Let that go for now. Thankfully, we're not over the limit for all of that. That would be terrible. Alright, let's start making some claims, shall we? Already claimed everything I could up there, so no.
Which was quite kind of fruitless.
Not yours. Well, it gave me the option to go to war with you in the future. I didn't know that you could do that. Thank you, Murtox. I thought that I had to have a CB before I could make claims, but claims can become a CB. I had no idea. You've opened up a whole new world to me. In the way a whole new world in the way I destroy people. It's gonna be fantastic. Yes. I shall be a kinder, gentler destroyer of worlds. Now that I understand how it all works.
Resolved science.
Alright. Citadel. Make it so. Hydroponics farm. Okay. Oh, you know what? That sucks. So I really need to get this system so that the rest of these don't seem like they're so expensive because it's so damn far away, because on the other side of the wormhole. Hell, let's just do it. Let's see if I can take my system. Hold on, who else are they partnered with? I want to make sure there was nothing bad about that. Okay.
Attempted intimidation. Very effective. State containment.
Ooh, Larrabee.
Here we go. Take what we want.
What system do you want?
Obviously the one where the wormhole is, that's going to be for one.
Here we go, we've taken what we wanted. I wonder if we can get them to... If we have to, I suppose we can take all their systems too. I don't really want to do it, but... Why not? I don't have anything else to do. This would be kind of nice if I wrapped around Murtox and kind of played with him a little bit. Since he doesn't have any way to attack them.
Detected.
You can try.
Good try.
Resolved science.
Very well, Jorgi. A fine gift. I shall accept.
I just finished building.
Hoping that maybe I can draw their fleet out in an open conflict.
Resolved science.
Have no. Okay. We have too much food. I can actually probably kill one of those and make something really nice in its place. Let's explore that on Katarnia. So if I were to take out this one, for example, what could I put there instead? I guess I could put minerals there, right? Put something. Can't replace it. But here we go. Let's see, what can we replace it with? Archaeology, which would be pretty cool. Galactic Stock Exchange.
Resolved science.
That's actually really, really good. Tree of Truth.
Consider the Ministry of Lies.
Actually do a resource replicator. Yeah, a lot of these are really awesome, actually. This annoys me considerably that I can't, oh, I have to have the Galactic Slaver Ascension perk for that. for the Neo Coliseum. I was all excited about it. Okay, we're gonna do a galactic stock exchange there. Good thing. No, don't want that. I hate this. Alright. Get those done. Alright, very cool. So what do you guys say? It's 11:30. Let's go a little bit longer, and then we'll wrap up for today. If you're good with that. I'm good with that.
Sounds fine.
Alright, let's go another 10 minutes. So whatever you're doing, try to be done with it in 10 minutes.
I didn't manage to kill anyone, but whatever.
Well, here they come back to me. That is the stalwart security echelon. Is that who I'm... No. I can't tell if they're against me or
I
not.
just finished building.
Yeah, I guess they are. Huh.
Nice.
I have 27 ships. We'll see if I can meet them in open combat. That'd be a fun way to stop the stream. Possibly losing my entire fleet. I'll take the risk. No, they're not willing to play with me apparently. I'm gonna have to go for them.
We solved science.
Since their fleet power is equivalent to me though, so I might have to be worried. It's my intention to kill them. So here we go. Chase them down. Fire. Alright, we killed them. That's something. Here we go. Here we go, we got a big battle. Oh my god, that was fast, and wow. They died quickly. On fast, they die quickly. The best possible outcome. Have what we need.
Solved science.
Have a foothold into the other side of the galaxy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we were here. That's what we wanted.
Communication detected.
Now people are giving me minerals because they fear our great might. It's working out pretty well, actually. Very cool. Heavy carrier. Alright. Very good. Have you ever had people give you minerals because they were afraid of you?
Many times.
Of course you have. I forgot who I was talking to. Alright, so guys, I would call this so far a success. It's been a lot of fun, not truly knowing if I had the fleet to win, and then seeing rather handedly that I did. It's kind of cool.
You do get a rough gauge, but it's more fun like this.
Oh yeah.
We solved science.
Titans.
I have like 8 ascension perks.
I'm so excited about this. We'll end the stream with me unlocking Titans, guys. What do you think about that? And subsequently, that little thing that you unlock after Titans that you know, such a small thing, but yet such a powerful thing.
Unlocking Titans? I already unlocked Colossus.
Yeah, well, I'll get the Colossus next, because I'm gonna unlock Titans, and then a month later I'm gonna get the next Ascension perk that'll put me over the top. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be a thing. My people. I'm so excited to bring you for Doom. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm so tired. A whole new world. Dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. But now I'm in a whole new world with you. That's what the chat just said, so I had to sing it. So tired. Okay. It hits me really hard. The wave of tiredness cascades over me. I guess I'm just not as
We solved science.
resilient to that as I used to be when I was a young man. I actually got out of the way of some old people. It's mean that I'm saying old people. I actually got out of the way of some older people that were coming up the stairs on the way to the restaurant, because this restaurant was actually on the 2nd floor. I haven't seen that often, so we had to like walk the stairs up to get there. And like I waited at the top and moved out of the way for them. You know, Jorgie pushed right past them because he's got no manners. And they're like, "Oh, thank you so much, young man." And they're like touching me on the shoulder and stuff. And I'm thinking, yeah, I've got gray in my beard. I've got gray in my hair. I don't look that young. Like, I guess I kind of do and I don't. But when you're 80, I guess everybody else is young. That's how that works. It just felt weird.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, it's weird to hear that. Okay, so this clearly, the story didn't go anywhere, and I apologize, it was very bad. Yes, your fleet has kicked ass in the name of the Emperor. Emperor Katarn is pleased. You have done well. I may even promote you to Grand Admiral.
We solved science.
Wow, we got all the army damage and health and habitability.
I just finished building. We solved science.
I now have the Titans, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
solved science.
Let's go ahead and take a look at them. I have to get the Solar Storm next, so I picked that up because that's actually really important in terms of being able to build the flagship executor. So let's go into the ship designer, and you can see that we have the Titan, which not really a fan of. Can we change the Titan to the Bellador, or is that the Dreadnought?
Yeah.
I had a feeling you might say that because it looks too much the same like a Star Destroyer.
Right, it just doesn't do it for me. I look at it and I say, meh. You know, kind of like that. Meh. Would you put all missiles on yours?
No.
Never?
Nope.
When you can have a couple turbo lasers.
Turbo lasers are always preferred, is what you're telling me.
A couple ones in the L slots.
Right,
The best. There's not a couple ones, but they'll do.
Okay, very well. I'll do, Piggly. I'll do. Alright, so we have this. Let's go ahead and give it the 10%, 15%, 10%, and the... Wow, we got a whole lot of stuff in here. Percent. Look at the shields. Switch that out, shall we? Try to balance that out a little bit. There we go. Maybe another shield. Alright, I like that. That's actually really nice, and we will call this, an Acclimator 3 SD or something. Yeah, we'll just call it an Acclimator 3 because I'm tired and I don't want to think. And I'm sure that you're already yelling at your screens and throwing things at me, but can't hear you. Tired.
We solved science.
Saving it.
That's how it works.
You might be like, well, like Captain Katarn, you just don't care, and yeah, right now I don't. So we have that. Let's get our
science.
last perk. We know what it is. Colossus Project. It has been done. Begin the countdown to the Death Star. Begin firing sequence.
Except you won't be able to build it.
You say that, but I'm not always 100% sure that you're able to stop it. So you can't build any of them?
You can't build a Death Star.
Can I build the other regular Colossus? The good one?
Yeah.
Okay, well it does the same thing, it just doesn't quite look as cool. It's like the prototype. It's the Death Star prototype. We need to test it on Captain Solo. So we've gone ahead and we started.
He's gonna shoot one guy with it.
Yeah, just think about that. That'd be awesome. Like test the Death Star on like public enemy #1. All right, guys. So that's a good place. Let's go ahead and pause it, and we will pick this up next Saturday. So next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. You're gonna hold me to it because I like the way this is set up. So we will pick it up from there, and I will take over the galaxy. I'll smash the Murtox and take all his minerals.
Oh, no. I'd like to see that.
That's not gonna happen.
Ugh,
I know he can try.
I have the might of the Imperial fleet behind me. I cannot
I
lose.
mean, he has 4 planets.
Oh,
I
there's
have
10
7.
that on me. I didn't really realize it. Not very awake.
So have I. I've got 7 as well. Plus, I'm colonizing another 2 or 3.
What do you mean? I should just start colonizing anything and everything? I have freaking standards, guys.
You guys only have 7?
You hear this? You hear this crap? All right, they're talking crap on me now, so I gotta end this thing.
Got
All right, guys,
9
thank you so much
here.
for watching. You guys are the best. We're
What,
gonna
you
do a
have
whole
9?
lot of stuff tomorrow, so there'll be a bunch of streams in the morning once I wake up and decide what time I'm gonna be alive to the world. So, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Captain Katarn